Wings up, fangs out. It's your Batty Vestie, Bella Knox, back again for what is this, stream number 3 or 4 in a row? I've never streamed this much in a week. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome in Nikan, Chris, Silver Knight, Bippa, Martz, aka Nick, Potato, and of course Wolfbane over on Twitch. I hope you guys are having a good time. How has day 2 CM treated you guys? I know that that's not the focus of this stream. Today we're gonna take it chill, because one, you guys have sent me a lot of cool things that I want to check out, and two, I'm tired. I'm glad that we're having a chill day today. I was laying in the bed before stream, taking like a micro nap, and it was very warm and very comfortable. It's been raining all day today, so it's been like one of those nice cozy days where you just want to lay around and chill and watch videos. So that's exactly what we're doing, so it's perfect. About as good as day 1? Okay, I mean, not too bad then. So Potato got into Group A. Hello, fantastic. Yeah, I think overall today's been a decent day so far. T-1 day until I'm off for a week. Woo 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 woo! I'm excited for that. I'm gonna catch up on stuff in the house. We're gonna do a bunch of streams not yesterday. We're gonna do a bunch of streams yesterday, guys. We're gonna do a bunch of streams next week. I've got some things I'm cooking for like some daytime streams as well for some. It'll be a nice change for some people that can only catch me during their workday, for you to catch me maybe not in your workday. Hopefully it's not also in the middle of the night. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the conversions. Oh, yeah, Meekin's doing the CM runs now. Yes, congratulations, Potato. Is the stream quiet? Oh god, are my settings wrong today? Do I need to turn up my mic? Is YouTube doing the thing where it's just being very quiet for some reason? There was at least one stream in the past that was extremely quiet for like no goddamn reason. Twitch sounds fine. I don't know, Chris, because can anyone else on YouTube confirm or deny whether the stream is extremely quiet on YouTube or not? Can you guys hear me okay? I need to know this. You guys gonna have to be like volume police for me when we're watching videos. You guys gonna have to let me know. Sounds good. I can hear you just fine. It might just be you then, Chris. It might just be you. I don't know if you need to... Oh, Silver also says it sounds a bit low. Is this a little bit better? I moved my mic a little bit closer. I can turn up settings as well. Volume's good on my end. I thought it was a bit quiet, but I just put the sound on max and now it's okay. 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 I can also turn things up a little bit as well. And then if I'm too loud, you guys can turn me down. What about now? I've cranked it up like 10 decibels. I've turned it up. I've turned it up a little bit. Let me know again if it gets a little bit too quiet. But we can fix that. We can fix this. We have the technology. I have mixers. I can definitely turn things up if needed. But you guys are gonna have to let me know when we start playing videos, whether things are sounding good. I did not run as many tests as I probably should have. So we're gonna have to figure that out together. To turn it to max to be decent. Is it any better now? Any better? Hopefully. But yeah, it's been a nice chill day, so I'm excited to do nice chill Uma Musume reacts. I've seen you guys have posted a ton of stuff in the React channel. Thank you for that. I'm excited to start watching it. I was also late because I was making a new scene for specifically reacting, so that we can get the video capture in there nicely and I'm not blocking the screen too much and all of that good jazz. So yeah, That was the reasoning for me being 7 minutes late. I probably should have started it earlier, but again, as I mentioned, the bed, it was very cozy. I had to convince myself to leave it. Hey Bippa! Bippa, how is the volume on your end? Is this okay? We seem to be having some weird YouTube sound glitching today, which is fantastic for a day that we're watching things. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good? Okay, cool. Again, you guys are gonna have to be volume police. You're gonna have to tell me if shit's too quiet or too loud in relation to myself. Sounds good? Okay, thanks, Benjamin. Sounds perfectly fine. Okay, I'll stop obsessing about it. But yeah, today we're doing Uma Musume Reacts. We're gonna have a really chill stream, guys. We're gonna watch some of the videos. I'm gonna start at the bottom, and I'm gonna go from bottom to top, like oldest to newest. If we don't get it through everything tonight, don't worry. We're definitely gonna be doing more of these, so don't worry about that. We will eventually get through everything, and I'm sure we'll be continuing to compile things in the channel. Yeah, I think I was gonna say one more thing. I don't remember. My goldfish brain is activated. I have very big goldfish brain energy today, so you're gonna have to put up with me. As usual, there's gonna be some scuff, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure these will get better over time as well. But yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to the Reactathon screen. We get this showboat on the road. Okay, now we're over here. Now I need to adjust this because I did not properly fit it in the screen window. It was kind of hard to see when the chat wasn't there. And now I just have to migrate my shit. I have to migrate my screens over, so bear with me. Migrate all of my wonderful windows into a place where I can read them very well and also watch things over on my monitor. Put that over there, I guess. Put this over like this. Hopefully my shit does not break. That would be fantastic. Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't do that. Everything is breaking. That's okay. It's fine. You guys love scuff, right? Who doesn't love scuff? Like, it's weird having everything over on this monitor. I gotta be honest. Can't be as bad as I was the other day. I mean, fair enough. Sun setting, yes. All the boys get into A. Yeah, did everybody get into A group? I think everybody pretty much got into A group. Okay, and then I just have one more window. I have so many windows. I need a third monitor. I really do. And then if I can just condense this down. Yeah, this is good. This is handy. Yes. Okay, perfect. I have migrated all of my windows. And now I will pull up Discord. And we will start at the bottom, which first submission was by Chris. So thank you, Chris, my wonderful Discord mod and friend. Where's my browser? Where's my window capture? Okay, turning off the music. Getting the window out. Getting shite over here, and then we should be good. Okay. Okay, we got it all figured out, guys. Boys and girls getting into Group A. I managed to get, yeah, Nick had some crazy matches last night. 4-4-4-2. That was an amazing display. Your Narita Bryan was absolutely slaying. It was fantastic. Okay. Browser source activated. No, that's not the right source. We want... Where is it? Where is it? What do you mean? Hold on. That's not the right source. Come on. YouTube. Why can I not choose the window? What? Hello? I don't have subscriptions open. Oh, I do. I lied. Browser source, hello? I don't get that. Where is the window? I literally have it open. Cool, we're starting with Scuff. Like, how many podiums? Yeah, you had a lot of podiums as well. Okay, well... Fuck me, I guess. Hold on. Okay. Okay, what if I just do this? Okay. Now it won't even show. What is happening? I don't understand this. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna make a new browser source. What is happening? Window capture. Capture. Okay, and then... Okay, we figured it out.
Zaka.
No. I don't know why it's halfway through the video. That's okay. And hello? Okay, well... We got there in the end. The capture is working, and now I just have to adjust everything again. Why is it so weird dimensions? Oh, well, whatever. I had this perfectly sorted, guys, and then everything broke, as usual. But we're here! We got the screen! We got it! We figured it out. Okay, no more scuff. No more scuff. We'll start doing some React. Let me know how the volume is when we get started, okay? And if you need me to turn it up, let me know. And I will.
それでは改めまして自己紹介をしましょう。こんにちは、アストン・マーチャンです。
Oh, I'm excited to learn about Aston Martin. Let me know volume. It looked a little bit loud, so I turned it down.
To obtain an ever-growing pool of Umas to race. Even if a player is unable to obtain a specific
Volume is good?
character,
Okay, cool.
information regarding them can still be found in the game's trainer notes. Though a brief overview, with some features still locked, the player can still view Umas they've yet to obtain, with most being unreleased in the global version. Show, ending the legendary
God damn it.
Uma Musume
I pressed the button.
The racehorse she was modeled after in that world. So why is this the case? Why does this Uma Musume remain hidden despite the strong urge to be remembered? Who is this Uma? And what was the career of the racehorse?
Voice is a bit quiet on the video? Okay.
Today I intend to dive into these topics and present to you a story of regret and remembrance. A rivalry that never was, and a memory fleetly fading with time. This is a story of Aston Martin, a legacy that will never be
she's forgotten. So cute.
This video will act as one of two parts covering both the real-life history and Uma Musume version of Aston Martin and her career. This video will mainly focus on real-life events with some Uma Musume tie-ins. Machan's story is a roller coaster.
Go back a little bit further. Oh god, did I miss something? I couldn't. Okay. We'll start back here. I remember this. Mentioned something about her being pulled. Oh, I missed an important bit. God damn it. This is what happens when you fucking click things.
Still be found in the game's
Okay, we're back here.
Though a brief overview, with some features still locked, the player can still view Umas they've yet to obtain, with most being unreleased in the global version. These Umas are added if a player has either encountered or raced against them in their careers. This is the case for all but one Uma, who doesn't appear unless pulled.
Oh,
Until
I see.
That point, she ceases to exist in that world.
Whoa, that's
so
weird.
Why is this the case?
Okay, I did miss that, guys.
Why does this Uma Musume remain hidden despite the strong urge to be remembered? Who is this Uma? And what was the career of the racehorse?
Damn it, is this gonna make me need to adjust my pull
Today,
plan?
I intend to dive into these topics and present to you a story of regret and remembrance.
That's crazy that her bio is like blank until you pull her.
A memory fleetly fading with time. This is the story of Aston Machan, a legacy that will never be
Look
forgotten.
at the little wave.
This video will act as one of two parts, covering both the real-life history and Uma Musume version of Aston Machan and her career. This video will mainly focus on real-life events, with some Uma Musume tie-ins. Machan's story is a roller coaster, and I plan to release a full in-game analysis when she's available for global players.
Oh damn it, now
so
I want to pull her if her story's really good.
So, first and foremost, let's tackle the main topic at hand.
Pay to win, now we have pay to read.
Machan presented in the first episode of Uma Musume's third season, specifically with shots revolving around Daiwa Scarlet and Vodka. She has no speaking roles and just stares into the camera.
Oh my god, weird.
Aston Machan was active during the same time as Daiwa Scarlet and Vodka. As her history unfolds in this video, you will see why she slowly was forgotten.
Pay to cry.
Every Uma present in the game have their real-life identities acquired through licensing agreements with various horse owners. This is often facilitated directly by the JRA. Some owners will simply allow their horses to be represented, while others will have specific requests they'd like implemented in the game and anime series. For Aston Machan, her Uma Musume counterpart was supervised heavily by her original owner. Machan is the only Uma to break the fourth wall in this series, directly staring into the camera, or shuffling her way into shots if the camera pans or cuts away from her.
Oh, that's very cool and interesting.
For her to never be forgotten.
Valentine's Machan is meta front for sprint. I will be getting that then.
During instances where Machan is the main focus of a scene in the game, she'll always be staring straight at the camera, as if she's not speaking to any other in-world characters, but instead to you as the player,
no, she's breaking the fourth wall!
Requesting you to remember her and not be forgotten. Aston Machan was a mare born on March 5, 2004, at the Shadai farm in Hokkaido. Her sire was Admire Kozin, and her dam Rustling Copes. Kozin was a two-time G1 winner both at the Asahi High Futurity Stakes and the Yasuda Kinen. Aston Machan would be among the first crop of Admire Kozin. From birth, the farm personnel had evaluated Machan as a horse of great potential. Due to this, Machan was placed in one of many JRA select sales, where promising foals are put up for sale to be acquired by various owners. It was highly believed that with the promising evaluation, Machan would be purchased in no time. What was unexpected was the individual who would purchase Machan. Even with an impressive evaluation, initially, Machan found no potential buyers.
Oh,
this was
no
mainly due to the
buyers.
fact of her being the first crop of Kozin offspring. No previous data was available, which deferred many potential buyers.
Take the risk.
Eventually, Aston Machan was purchased by Dr. Mayumi Tosa, who was a female physician. Machan would be, according to available records, the first horse owned and raced by Mayumi, who at the time was still a widely unknown name in the world of horse racing. The name Aston Machan comes from a combination from the British luxury car brand Aston Martin, alongside Mayumi's school nickname of Machan.
Oh, she's also a
Mayumi
car.
was a fan of James Bond,
I could run her with Maru.
Acquired mare to run as fast as the car driven by him, the Aston Martin. Aston Machan, following the acquisition by Mayumi, would be placed in the Rito Training Center, where she'd eventually be paired with Sei Ishizaka. Like many others, Ishizaka was skeptical of Machan's potential, being the first crop of Kozin offspring. During the training that followed, and despite the mass skepticism, Machan showed great potential. She was incredibly light on her feet, allowing her to show excellent speed as training progressed. Machan was also a fast learner, being among the most advanced group in terms of progress leading to her 2-year-old year. Just like her name, both Mayumi and Ishizaka believe that Machan could perform well even in state-graded races. On July 22nd,
twin turbo too, Chris. Good point.
Aston Machan entered the Kokura race course for her debut. Though Machan showed promising speed during training, it was still unclear what racing aptitude suited her best. For this race, Machan would also be ridden by the renowned jockey Yutaka Take.
Oh, Yutaka Take!
Machan would be second favorite, even with Take as her jockey and her impressive speed. The favorite was Charmant Reni, jockeyed by Ryuji Wada. Though second favorite, the odds difference was minimal between the two racers. Take decided to use this as an opportunity to teach Machan how to race, easing her into the scene rather than forcing her to go all out. A racehorse can show promising talent, but having an exceptional jockey can only elevate that performance. Over the course of the race, Take kept steady pace of Machan, and on the final homestretch, a fierce battle erupted between the two favorites. Machan would ultimately lose this race to Reni.
Oh, look at how close that was! Oh my God, look at it!
Well. At the final homestretch, Machan, as Take recounts, seemed startled and began losing focus, drifting outward as the race progressed. This caused Machan to be overtaken. She struggled with concentration, and this was something that her trainer took note of, aiming to help her overcome this hurdle alongside her.
Help!
Even though she placed second, it was clear that Machan could perform well in short-distance races. Due to this, the following 3 races Machan would participate in would range from 1200 to 1400 meters, and the results only act to solidify her strength in short-distance racing. In her second race, the 2-year-old maiden, Machan would hang in second place and alongside Wada, overtake the leading position, securing a victory by a half length.
Oh, look at that, that's a good one.
Machan's third race, something extraordinary quickly unfolded. Samejima, a relatively new jockey, kept Machan in second place, pacing her until the final homestretch. This strategy was the same Samejima had used with another horse of Ishizaka's stable, Paradise Bird. As they approached the final 200 meters, Machan challenged her first place position, and before long,
whoa, look at that lead!
A confident victory. To the audience, Machan was strong.
Thank you so much for the subscription, Mr. State. I don't know why my alerts are all the way down there.
Limit. Machan's fourth race, the Fantasy Stakes, would once more pair her with Take. This race was Machan's longest distance in her career, being 1400 meters. Now, before you go commenting that the change in aptitude is minor, it plays a great impact specifically on horses adept to shorter aptitudes. Unlike sprint races, which Machan had been participating in, a horse cannot simply run at full speed from start to finish.
One cannot simply.
Mile distances and greater act to test a horse's cardiovascular endurance and energy conservation. For horses with limited stamina, burst acceleration, or haste to run away, mile races and beyond are simply out of reach. The media, who had praised Machan for her speed, were now divided with her participation in the Fantasy Stakes. As the race began, it was visibly clear that Take was trying to keep Machan calm, forcing her to retain a steady pace. Had Take not attempted to control Machan, she would have surged to the front as she'd done many times before. Even a well-seasoned jockey like Take struggled to keep Machan restrained until they reached the final homestretch. As they approached the final straight, Take allowed Machan to run freely, and she did not disappoint.
Nice!
Boasting a display of explosive acceleration.
Oh, look at that!
Machan easily broke away from the rest of the pack, and
look
won
at
the Fantasy
lengths.
Stakes by 5 lengths over the second place recipient, Excuse. This wasn't only a staggering victory, but also a record-setting time of 1 minute 20.3 seconds. This victory not only relieved Take, but also Aston Machan's trainer and owner. This 200-meter difference didn't cause Machan a devastating loss, but instead provided a glimpse into a bright future to come in her career. In the game following this race, Aston Machan will ask the player, "Did your heart race? Were you excited?"
I felt the doki
simple
dokis.
Answer is yes.
Yes.
The fans, Take, Mayumi, and Ishizaka were all overjoyed by Machan's stellar performance. Take would later comment on Machan's performance in the fantasy stakes, and his reasoning behind holding Machan back for so long. At this point, the media was already drumming up Aston Machan's name. She was an incredibly strong filly, and many believed that she had the capabilities of winning the upcoming
I love seeing the
Oka
strong
show,
fillies. There's
the
not as
first leg
many.
of the Triple Tiara.
It's all about the stallions.
The record
Where's,
time was already
where's my fillies
impressive,
at?
But what was even more staggering to witness was Machan's ability to distance herself by 5 lengths with ease over a mere 100 meters. Take would state that he was all too aware of Machan's inability to retain focus, and due to this, he'd wait until the last possible moment to allow her to fully burst forward. Machan had a tendency to let her mind wander, so Take did all he could to remain vigilant and lead Machan for a majority of the race. Though Take would state that Machan appeared to have eased her way into racing, and this race in particular did yield results, he also would state that as the competition got stronger, Machan's lack of concentration would be her greatest weakness. Take would continue, addressing Machan's aptitude. Though she was fast in the final 100 meters, Take observed that Machan simply wanted to rush forward, and due to this,
Just wants to
he concluded that
run.
her best distance
She wants to
would
go
most likely
zoom.
remain at 1200 meters.
Hey, Hero.
A
Hey,
month
Chris.
later, on December 3rd, 2006, Aston Machan will participate in the Hashin Juvenile Fillies.
Hey,
her
the juvenile
first participation
fillies.
in a G1 race. Once more, Take would take the reins,
Okay,
ready to guide
Yutaka.
Machan to another victory and
Is
overcome
there
her
anything
lack
this
of
man cannot do?
concentration. This race would be 1600 meters in length, and due to Machan's previous fantasy stakes win, her team was confident that she could display her monstrous speed even with a 400-meter difference over her preferred aptitude. Machan would be the favorite to win, sitting at a 1.6 to 1 odds. As the race began, right out of the gate, Machan attempted to surge forward. Even with his vast experience, Take still struggled to manage her.
She's just like,
eventually
I want
calming
to
her and
zoom,
positioning
please let
themselves
me
in fifth
zoom.
place along the inside of the course. Fans were seeing once more both Machan's speed and Take's expertise in action. Sticking close to the rails until the final corner, Take kept control
It's
of
literally
Machan,
John Horse
and
racing.
down the final straight, Take broke through the leading group and Machan surged forward. Just like the fantasy stakes, they began distancing the lead horses. But unlike the fantasy stakes, this time, a new challenger would emerge.
Oh no, challenger
From the
approaching.
far outside pursued a dark bay filly, one displaying a monstrous spurt to catch the leading position. Soon, a head-to-head duel began between Machan and this dark bay
Dueling
filly,
initiated.
and ultimately, Machan would lose by a neck.
No, by a
The horse who
neck.
challenged Machan's incredible speed and proved victorious was named Vodka.
Vodka.
Vodka, though at the time still widely unknown, was a racehorse capable of strong performances. Utilizing longer strides,
You know, when those
inherited
late
from her
surgers hit,
sire,
they hit.
Kanino Gimlet, she showed a clear display of potential, defeating Machan in this race. Vodka
Yeah,
wasn't the
Vodka is a
favorite,
unit.
but sat fourth to win this
Look
race.
at that.
Vodka also had recently entered the racing scene, only debuting a month before racing off against Machan. This race would be the beginning of a dominant presence in the racing world by Vodka, one that would
Literally
redefine
cut
her
and drive, you're
generation
right.
and leave a lasting impact on the world of horse racing. Vodka was strong, but her jockey, Hirofumi Shi, was also a well-seasoned jockey in his own regard. She had ridden Agnes Digital in the 2001
Digital!
Autumn Tenno show, ending the legendary reign of the Overlord, TM Opera O.
Man,
Reflecting
it's
on
so
this
many
defeat,
horses
the
are like
normally calm and
interlinked.
collected Take would comment, "The opponent was just too strong. She's strong."
She is strong.
Aston Machan's training assistant,
Start the
Kazuya
trend of
Ueda,
strong mares
would
in
state,
races that generation.
"She,
Nice.
Machan, was born in the wrong era."
No.
Though harsh, these words sadly would hold true. Aston
No.
Machan being born not only in the same era as Vodka, but also Daiwa Scarlet,
Mm-hmm.
two names that you're familiar with, so it's quite ironic how the name Aston Machan remained foreign until you watch this video. It's a perfect example of Ueda's comment. Aston Machan was neither weak nor incapable. In fact, she was far from it. Although she was strong, the juvenile fillies race proved that there were opponents far stronger, ones who would lead on to define their era. Trainer Ishizaka would take this loss as a lesson, confident Machan could still handle 1600-meter races, and still had high hopes for her 3-year-old racing year. Their next
Yeah,
aim
imagine
would be
being
the
told that.
Oka
That is
show.
rough.
But the question still remained. Could Machan win over such strong opponents? With 2006 coming to a close, Machan would race 5 total times, placing first in 3.
That's pretty good,
2,
man.
An impressive record.
That is an
for her
impressive
2-year-old
record.
year. As 2007 began, Aston Machan would race in the Phillies Review held on March 11th. This race, alongside the Tulip Show, is regarded as one of the 2 major trial races for the Oka Show. The Review is 1,400 meters in length, 200 meters shorter than the juvenile Phillies race Machan participated in the previous year. Machan's rival,
Yeah, she is gonna need
Vodka,
some clocks
had
on
also
decks.
won the Tulip Show the previous week, setting the stage for
Oh, she
Machan
got the
to
Tulip
prove
Show
herself in
too.
the second trial race leading up to the Oka Show. Unsurprisingly, Take remained as Machan's jockey, and Machan once more was the overwhelming favorite to win. Take, just like he did previously,
I love how she got
restrained
Take
Machan
as
from
her
bursting
jockey for
forward
so
straight out of the
long.
gate, easing her into 3rd place as the race continued. Allowing Machan to fully spurt down the final straight, she quickly overtook the lead effortlessly,
Oh!
claiming a victory by 2.5
That's
lengths
awesome!
over the
Look at
second-place
that!
recipient, a Mono Cherry Run. Even with this victory, and redemption from her previous defeat, something didn't sit right with Take. After the race, he commented that Machan has too much speed, though it could
She's
be seen as a
too
compliment.
fast.
It was not a statement of unqualified praise. Take didn't simply state that Machan was fast, but the fact that she was too fast. Her uncontrollable urge to run at full speed straight out of the gate consumed far too much stamina, making increased distances difficult for her to overcome. According to Take, there were many things Machan still needed to learn in racing. The Oka Show will be on the outer track and the competition fierce. Even with these comments, trainer Ishizaka would still hold hope in winning the Oka Show. When faced with the media, he advised them to share the reality of Machan's situation and not simply her triumphs. This was an ever-growing uphill battle, and despite being best suited for 1,200-meter races, her team pushed forward to have her compete in greater distances. As the Oka Show rapidly approached,
They need to find the
horse
limits
racing
of horse
journalists
racing.
analyzed the Philly rankings and produced their findings. At the top spot, undisputed, stood Vodka, as an overwhelming favorite with 99
Again, vodka
points.
equals unit.
Below Vodka was Daiwa Scarlet,
Course.
standing at 94. And below both of them stood Aston Machan,
That's still
tied in
pretty.
3rd place with 83 points, with Excuse and Nishino Charmy. Vodka's evaluation was overwhelming, and her status as the main favorite for the Oka Show remained unshaken. Scarlet, who sat 1 place under Vodka, had only narrowly lost to her at the Tulip
Oh,
Show.
look at that.
Even so,
See how they're like
Scarlet
big
was
rivals.
still highly regarded due to her exceptional pedigree, being a granddaughter of Sunday Silence and the progeny of Agnes Tachyon. As stated before, Machan, due to her sprinting aptitude, was simply born in the wrong generation. She was an adept to greater distances, and to top it all off, she shared the racecourse with 2 monsters of her generation. Even with her strength, Machan began to fade into their shadow. On April 8,
So many people,
2007,
so many people, so many horses
Aston
are related to
Machan entered
Sunday
the
Silence. I've
racecourse
looked at that
against
family
these
tree.
2 era-defining mares. Vodka, jockeyed by Hirofumi Shi, stood as the overwhelming fan favorite with a 1.4 to 1 odds. Aston Machan, once more jockeyed by Yutaka Take, stood second at a 5.2 to 1 odds.
That's not
Under
bad.
Machan was Daiwa Scarlet, jockeyed by Katsumi Ando, who stood at a 5.9 to 1 odds. It is important to note that in this race, the 4th horse, Shonan Talent, would stand at a staggering 34.7 to 1 odds.
That is
And fifth
staggering.
favorite, Emmy's Smile, stood at 44.6 to 1. It was obvious, even if evaluated lower than Vodka and Scarlet, many still saw Machan's potential to emerge victorious at the Oka
I
Show.
also felt that way,
The audience
Maritza,
expected
when
to
I
see a
learned
fierce
about
three-way battle for the finish,
the title
with these 3
holder and
favorites
like
each
how
pushing the other to
there's
their
the like
limit.
all the
The truth
generations
is,
in the game.
2 would live up to that expectation, with 1 falling further behind in their shadow. This race in particular is a primary reason for Machan's appearance in Uma Musume as a background character to Scarlet and Vodka, a ghost who never utters a single word, yet demands the viewers' undivided attention. Unlike previous races, Take wouldn't be able to restrain Machan. Showing her usual temperament, defying Take,
Defying
Machan would run at
Take.
full
How
speed
dare you
to
define
second
the
place,
goat?
approaching the final corner. Crossing into the final home stretch, Machan would drift further behind.
No.
Take, who had already expressed his concern with Machan on longer aptitudes, would once more comment that Machan continued to show sprinter tendencies. Had she run smoothly with the flow of Take's guidance, he had full belief that she could have contested both Vodka and Scarlet at the Oka show. Scarlet emerged victorious, with Vodka narrowly taking second place. This would mark the shift in their generation, with Scarlet and Vodka trailblazing a legacy together, while Aston Machan would be forced to follow a different path. It had become clear that Machan thrived in sprints, but the devastating loss at the Oka show
she got
only
seventh.
acted to solidify this thought. Even with Take at the reins, races beyond that aptitude were not suitable for Machan at all. After the Oka show, Aston Machan's team decided to give her a long break and plan for the future. This break would last from April to July in 2007.
Needed
As
a break.
Machan rested, her rivals would continue to make history.
Yeah.
Vodka would be the first mare in 64 years to win the Tokyo Yushun, the Japanese Derby.
The
And
Derby.
Scarlet would not only win the Oka show, but would go on later in that year to win the Shuka show as well.
Double tiara.
Given Take's previous assessment on Machan, the path was set to pursue a career of only sprint races, staying true to Machan's natural aptitude. On August 12, 2007, Machan will return to the racing scene, participating in the Kitakyushu Kinen, a G3 sprint race. Her jockey this time was Yasunari Iwata.
Yeah, maybe she'll get some
who had
summer
previously
training
won
rainbows.
His first rated race with Believe. Machan was the overwhelming favorite, sitting at a 1.8 to 1 odds. As the race began, Machan showed great promise, displaying to the audience the difference between her behavior in this race to her longer distance ones. She displayed her natural speed, and while other experienced sprinters struggled to push forward, Machan would continue her confident pace. As they hit the final home stretch, Machan would fall behind,
No.
with 5 racers in total surpassing her. This ultimately resulted in Machan placing 6th, and left many questions for her team to tackle. This stage should have been ideal for her, so why did she falter?
Yeah.
Was this not her preferred aptitude? Was the team's guidance wrong? A dominating display in her 2-year-old year left one answer: the fact that she had matured early, and now her performance began to plateau. Lingering concerns also existed of overcorrection. Perhaps her time with Take and longer aptitudes resulted in mental instability. With lingering concerns, the team was forced to press onward to their main target, yet another G1 race, the Sprinter Stakes.
The Sprinter Stakes!
On September 30th, 2007, that day would finally arrive. This was Machan's opportunity to redeem herself
It's
and
perfect
prove her
chance.
mastery in sprint races. In preparation for this race, Machan had practiced more on slope-based tracks, aiming to strengthen her body. Over time, her results became visibly clear. Her muscle mass increased, and she rose 10 kilograms in the course of a month. For the Sprinter Stakes, Aston Machan wouldn't be jockeyed by Yutaka Take.
New jockey
Take
introduced.
had already previously agreed to riding Suzuka Phoenix in the very same race. Phoenix, who was owned by Keiji Nagai, the same owner of Silent Suzuka,
Yeah, it is the next CM.
had a long-standing relationship with Take. Due to the current circumstances, Machan would be jockeyed by Eiji Nakadate. This proved to be peculiar for many fans, seeing as Nakadate had been active over 10 years earlier, and was the main jockey for the Great Filly Hishi Amazon.
Hishi
Even
Amazon!
into the 2000s, he remained a top jockey, ranking among the top 10 nationwide. This mainly came as a shock, since at this point in his career, Nakadate primarily only rode local tracks. Nakadate had claimed many wins in regional races, even achieving 100 wins in a year, but these days, it was rare to see him in a Central G1 race. Of course, this unexpected addition garnered the question, why him?
Why him?
As
Other
conversation
than
continued,
other than the fact that he
skepticism
rode
quickly grew
Hishi
to
Amazon, which is
excitement.
also
Eventually,
amazing.
the common answer was reached. Nakadate would allow Aston Machan to take the lead and be a true front runner. You see,
It's just like,
Nakadate
go
wasn't only
wild.
the jockey for Hishi Amazon, but another horse you're all too familiar with from Uma Musume, a front-running horse that ran with everything they had, an unprecedented front-running strategy that would even defeat Rice Shower. Nakadate was the main jockey for Twin Turbo, and of all types of running, he was well known as a master front runner.
Nice.
The team behind Machan fully intended to unleash
master front runner,
and utilizing one of Japan's best in the field, they had their sights set to win the Sprinter Stakes. Up until this point,
Twin Turbo, my goat.
Machan had run cautiously.
I didn't know that was your goat potato.
Was thrown aside to allow Machan to do what she defiantly attempted so many times before, to run to her heart's content. There was no turning back, and the team, alongside Ishizaka, had taken precaution to ensure this transition went smoothly. The track this time would be heavy due to rain, a condition requiring brute strength to overcome. Luckily for Aston Machan, her team had already trained her to possess that monstrous strength required. As the gates opened, Longren, jockeyed by Hirofumi Shi, exploded out of the gate, displaying a perfect start to the Sprinter Stakes. Even this start would be easily surpassed though. Unleashing all her power and unrestricted by her jockey, Machan made
just
an
going
incredible push to
wild.
the front, easily surpassing and overtaking Longren. This was
Let
shocking
her
to
front
everyone
run.
watching. This wasn't a debut race. This was a G1, with every horse being a top racer in terms of speed and acceleration. Even with this roster of expert sprinters, Machan had surpassed them all. She was faster than them all.
He's so
Even with the
fast!
heavy
Look
track
at her!
conditions, Machan led. Nakadate's guidance finally allowed Machan to fully thrive on the course. She maintained her lead uncontested, keeping 3 lengths between her and
that's
second
good. That's
position.
good lead.
This lasted until the final home stretch, where she'd extend that lead to 4 lengths.
Oh,
As pursuers narrowed the gap, Machan crossed the finish line. From start to finish,
look at her!
she yielded her lead to no one. After so many
Proper
trials
front runner.
and so much hardship, Aston Machan had finally claimed her long-awaited G1 victory, establishing herself as a new sprint queen. This race will also
Sprint
be a
queen.
milestone for Nakadate, winning his first G1 race in 13 years.
Wow,
He'd
that's a
later state
big
that he'd have
goal.
his own strategy
It's a big
to
victory.
have Machan win, but Ishizaka simply told him to bring out Machan's full power. No restrictions, no stress, just ride in a relaxed position. Nakadate was extremely grateful to Ishizaka for this request, allowing him to reignite the passion he had to race on a big stage. To say the response from Machan's team was emotional would be an understatement.
I can imagine.
Nearly every single member were on the verge of tears for Machan's win, finally being able to see her full potential after so many roadblocks in her career. Even though she would never stand aside Vodka or Scarlet, she had made her mark.
Yeah, they have to be elite
claiming the
athletes. I
victory
agree,
on the
Nick.
greatest stage for Japan sprinters. Aston Machan was still a 3-year-old horse, and it had been 15 years since a horse that young had claimed the victory at the Sprinters
It's
Stakes.
amazing.
Only Nishino Flower had done the same
Nishino
before
Flower!
in 1992, making Machan the second 3-year-old horse ever to win.
Wow, that's
Machan
a
was
pretty
also
big,
younger than Flower at this time,
pretty big shoe to fill.
making her the youngest horse in Japan's history to win, only
Oh,
elevating the accolades.
so many
Even with
accolades.
this monumental victory, it sadly will remain in the shadow of the 2 super fillies of
We
her
are getting this
generation.
UMA semi soon.
Sadly,
It's this year, Chris.
As we've seen many times before, with this victory would come a tragic downfall. Her 10th race would be at the Swan Stakes, where alongside Nakadate, she'd devastate the audience and finish 14th.
Oh,
With Machan being a young horse, expectations were still high to see a turn in her career in the Hong Kong Sprint in December. Equine influenza forced Machan to withdraw, and once more, it was announced that she'd rest for the remainder of the year. On February 10th,
Let her rest.
2008, Aston Machan entered the Silk Road Stakes, this time accompanied once more by Yutaka Take. Instead of trying to ease into longer distances, Take would allow Machan to show her full strength in
He,
her
like,
preferred
learned from the other
1200 meter
jockey.
distance. Even with this once more being Machan's specialized aptitude, she'd ultimately place 10th. Even Take was unsure of what had occurred. Unlike before, he hadn't felt anything off with Machan, nor did he act to hold the reins to command her to pace. Like previous evaluations, Machan was still young, and only showed potential to grow as her team planned to race her in the Takamatsunomiya Kinen in March. Following this, her team had high hopes and planned to race her overseas. But that did not happen.
Oh no!
A newspaper article published in April 2008 would be headlined, Aston Machan
No!
Sudden Death due to acute heart failure.
No, no!
The article continued, Aston Machan, last year's Sprinter Stakes winner, who had been
That's
treated
so
at the
sad.
Retail Training Center Clinic for colitis, died on April 21st, 2008.
Oh, rest
She had
in peace,
11 career
Machan.
starts and 5 wins, including 4 graded victories. Colitis is colitis of unknown causes. According to a JRA doctor, Kiminobu Yoshinari, mental factors such as stress are also considered. Only 5 to 6 horses per year develop it in the JRA.
Oh, wow.
Some recover, and some do not. Machan had received dedicated treatment for about 2 months, but the staff's wishes for her to recover would never be fulfilled.
No, Machan!
To say Machan's death hit her team hard would be a drastic
That would be such a painful death in terms of like, she had so much promise.
Who was haunted by regret and blamed himself for Machan's premature passing. Her instability, though often seen as overexcitement, was a sign that Ishizaka truly feels he ignored. Though this video has shown clear care for Aston Machan, Ishizaka truly felt he could have done more.
Oh, he has so much guilt. Don't have the guilt.
Address her mental instability. Reporter Daiki Matsunami will later publish just how much Machan's declining health impacted Ishizaka. A phone call had come to
That's how you know they
Matsunami
really
of
care
Machan's
about the
condition.
horses.
At the time, he was with trainer Ishizaka, who heard each word relayed about Machan's declining health. Matsunami described his expression as solemn. Ishizaka truly loved Aston Machan, and even with the struggle getting her suited to certain aptitudes, he always tried his best to make sure everything ran smoothly. Matsunami would continue, contrasting this moment of sadness when Ishizaka relayed their plan to have Machan race in the Sprinter Stakes. Matsunami gleefully recalled Ishizaka's grin when he announced Nakadate's addition to the team. Some judged Ishizaka's choice with Machan's career, but ultimately, Matsunami stood behind his belief that Ishizaka was the best choice. This experience of grief would later influence the training of one of the strongest fillies Ishizaka would work with, Gentle Donna.
Gentle Donna! More name drops.
Machan, he'd aimed to look after Gentle Donna more intensely, ensuring such carelessness wasn't allowed to happen again. Aston Machan, despite being born in a strong generation, one defined by Sunday Silence blood, would blaze her own path. She was described as a charming filly, and through her journey of hardship, had gained an idol-like popularity. As the years progressed though, she began to fade to a distant memory, behind the shadow of Scarlet and Vodka. This would be the reason Machan aims to never be forgotten in the world of Uma Musume, the reason she's behind the shadow of Vodka and Scarlet, and why she appears so often looking directly into the camera. She wants you to remember her. The
I
only
will
way
remember
her legacy
you.
can continue is if she's never forgotten. A silent but desperate plea.
Never forget,
masked
guys.
behind a gleaming smile, and eyes longing for the adoration she received during her time racing. This was the story
Well, this was made
of Aston Machan,
before Gentle
a
Donna
filly who
also
paved her
died
own
because of health
legacy,
complications.
and
That's
against
so
Japan's
sad.
strongest, still left a mark on the racing world. Personified in Uma Musume by a soft-spoken Uma with a deep compassion for her fans, and a yearning to never be forgotten. Did you enjoy this video? And what was your favorite
Oh shit,
part?
I did enjoy
Be
that
sure to let-
video. I did enjoy that video. That was really good, Chris. Thank you so much. I've learned so much about Aston Machan. And also now I feel like I have to pull her. God damn it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to pull her. Maybe we just get very lucky on Capano Ricky and then I don't have to, I can just pull for Aston Machan as well. or I give up my hag maxing ticket for Wonder Acute and I get her. But now I feel like I have to get her. I want to like have her career story. I want to have her be remembered. She needs to be remembered, guys. I want to remember her. I need Aston Machan. The lore is tough. Yeah, right? W emotional manipulation. Yeah, that's a lot of emotional damage. Emotional damage. Batty's summoning circle must come together. We must have the summoning circle come together. I agree. I agree. Okay, well that is video 1. Thank you so much, Chris, for letting me learn about Aston Machan, a true front-runner sprinter who was too fast for her own good. I really liked that. You'll get her in 1 ticket, trust? I hope. She shouldn't drop till August, so some extra time. Yeah, but there's so many things I have to pull in the next 2 months. Well, I'll get her somehow though. I will. All these amazing horses need to be remembered. I agree. Aston Machan wanters will be Aston Machan havers. I agree. I'm gonna get her. Okay, so second thing, before we get too far into it, I do want to show you guys a very weird CM clip that I was shared with last night. I know it's slightly out of order, but I don't want to like get too far into the reacts before we watch that, because really I should have watched it last night. But it is a very weird match from our good friend in the server, Pete. Some of you might have watched it if you watched it in CM chat, but if not, I want to watch it together with you guys, because it is very, very weird and interesting. So we will take a quick look at that. It's only 4 minutes, so it'll be a fast one, and then we'll get back to the order of the videos. People pull her off 1 pink ticket. Yeah, people get her off the daily polls, I'm sure of it. Okay, so this was a very weird match from Pete. I can't turn it up really much anymore than it, but you don't need to have them all. So this is the lobby. There was this Mihono Bourbon. There was his Runaway Palmer, which is almost too good. There's a Ogre Pace Chaser. Then we've got Kita-san Black, which Pete's also running. There's Mambo. Mambo spotted. Sayun Sky, which Pete's also running. There's a Pace Chaser. Oh, that was Pete. I was like, what is that noise? There's Pace Chaser Chio. There's another front runner Bourbon. And then a UG Agnes Tachyon. So that's the lineup. We've got Pete's Sayun Sky, Pete's Kita-san Black with Runaway Palmer, which he really put a little bit too much stamina on that Runaway Palmer, I'm gonna be honest. It's a little bit sketch. Okay, so this match is this might be the weirdest match of a CM I've ever witnessed ever. Yeah, there was a Mermanator Tachyon, yes. This is the weirdest match I've ever seen, guys. We need to appreciate it together. Yeah, Yuji with 500 wit is insane. Okay. Okay, so watch this match, guys. Start at the gate, the front runners hit all their procs, Runaway starts running away. Watch this carefully. So, Sayun Sky, Kita-san Black, both Bourbons in the front. Palmer doing runaway things, blazing forward, making quite a good lead. Okay, so Kita-san hits Cacao, that's fine. Palmer's still in the lead. Sayun Sky is kind of lagging behind. Kita-san is out of position for her ultimate right here. Out of position. She needs to be in second or first. She's in third right now. So not a great position to be in for Kita-san as a front runner. We're approaching end of mid-race. Palmer hits her ultimate, which is a heal and also a velocity, I believe. Along with Kiss for Courage and Tail Held High. We are approaching end race. Palmer is still in front, and Kita-san is nowhere near. Neither is Bourbon. We're approaching end race. We're approaching angling and scheming. Palmer's still in the lead. Kita-san is way back. Bourbon gets right in front of her, does get angling and scheming, so Bourbon's going. Bourbon's rocketing off of the front runner for the runaway. Kita-san Black is hitting 0 acceleration. Hit corner of depth, which does not excel. Kita-san Black, for some reason, is just in first and then wins. What happened? What is that? She missed ult. Kita-san did not get victory cheer because she was in third place. She did not get angling and scheming because she was not in first place. And yet somehow outrun everyone with 0 excel and only corner adept. That was it. That's all that she activated there. What? No, not that. I love you, Burb. We're not watching Burb right now. What was that, guys? What happened there? That is the weirdest match I've ever seen. Yeah, she really did not give up. Yeah, frontrunners normally would be dead if that's how it happened. Guts bonus for dueling? I don't know if she dueled though. I don't remember seeing the dueling. Oh, she did duel. She did duel. But even then, like, I don't think she had that many guts. Like, there's no reason that she should have won that. Did she have a lot of guts? I need to go look at the stats again. She had 570 guts, guys. That is not a lot of guts for dueling, I'm gonna be honest. What the hell happened here? She was in third, Ogre ulted and passed her. But yeah, I don't know how she stays first. I don't get it either. The Radiant Star was clutch. Yeah, never, right? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. So anyways, that was a very weird run. Don't know what happened there. But it was definitely cinema, and that is the only reason Pete got into A group yesterday. That was the third winning match of the ticket. What a match, right? Okay, to continue with the list. Thank you, Pete, for sharing your amazing, ridiculous run that you had, because that was crazy. Okay, so next up is a video from Pet Rat, which is about Gold Ship and everybody's favorite event, the 12 billion yen incident. So I love Gold Ship. I love Gold Ship. Maybe a little less in game after she smokes me constantly, but I love Gold Ship the horse, like very, very much so. He's such a goofball. So that's what we're reacting to next is Gold Ship and the 12 billion yen. I always say 12 million yen. 12 billion yen incident with the Takarazuka Kakinen in 2015. The meme horse, yes. All right. It looks like it's a 5-minute video. Do we have closed captions? Oh, we do, we do.
この日も単勝 1.9 倍と高い支持を得た。阪神大商店同様に同一レース3連敗の偉業に注目が集まった。
Move out of the way of the captions. By the way, I love that they have these really cheesy looking animations before each of the races. Like just in the game actually does it better, I think, in a way, but also like it's way more chaotic on the real ones. Like there was like the Yasuda Keenan that had like the horses running towards you. And sorry, Majiro McQueen could not achieve transcending time as grandson. Gold ship challenges. 6 G1 winners. Gate! Look at him go! Gate! Gate kept. Look at Gold Ship. You were like favorite to win, man. What are you doing? The crowd. Yeah, the crowd's just like ripping up their tickets angrily. Like, fuck me, man. The crowd is going wild, but not in a good way. Gold ship. Yeah, the crowd is fucking furious. So, yeah, exactly. That's what they're all thinking. Dead last! Look at the lengths behind! The crowd is so angry, they're still yelling. Grandson of Sunday Silence, right? So much pedigree. Oh, Gold Ship's actually maybe not gonna get dead last. Maybe. Can you imagine if you didn't get gate kept like that? It's become a different race development from last year. Second from the rear into the final home stretch. You're a fool for betting on Gold Ship, but you're also a fool for not betting on Gold Ship, right? Everybody bet on Gold Ship! Oh my god, Gold Ship's in dead last. It's lovely day, Denim Ruby, it's lovely day! It's not a lovely day for all Gold Ship bettors. Gold Ship sank into the pack. What a result. It's not a lovely day. Nobody who bet on Gold Ship is having a lovely day that day. Failing to its third consecutive victory became an unbelievable outcome. It showed no willingness to run today. Gold Ship was not feeling it. Oh my god, everybody is so angry. Meishu Tabaru, Gold Ship Sun won. Yeah, I know, right? Meishu Tabaru. Definitely proving that the Gold family can win the Takarazuka Keenan. Just not Gold Ship in 2015. Look at Gold Ship! The jockey is just like, well, fuck. Gently patting Gold Ship's neck. Gold Ship's so proud. Gold Ship's like, I didn't want to do that. Predictable is right. Anguish cries reverberated. that's an accurate statement. Yeah, the jockey was just shaking his head. Oh my god. Okay, well, I knew of the 12 billion yen incident, but I don't know if I ever saw that much of it. I think I just saw the gate kept part. I think what's funnier is the crowd, like, roaring in not a good way. It's just Goldship being Goldship. Hope Major Tabaru doesn't make the same mistake. Yeah, don't want it to run in the family. His sire line is really good at Takarazuka. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why everyone was betting on him, Niken. That's why everyone was like, well, obviously Goldship's going to win this. It'll be his third consecutive victory. His lineage does really good at the Takarazuka Kinen. It makes perfect sense. It made perfect sense. And then Goldship was just like, yeah, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it today. People would say Goldship would be one of the greatest racers ever if he could lock in every race, but I counter that. That wouldn't be Goldship anymore. I agree. I know you didn't watch the anime, but they recreate that scene in the show. That's amazing. I can't wait for that time when we get there, Chris, when we watch the anime together. I can't wait. Okay, well, that was amazing. Thank you, Pet Rat. I have always loved Goldship, so I'm glad to have watched Goldship's insane display there in not a good way, but definitely being Goldship. I wouldn't love Goldship if Goldship was not Goldship. Well, Civil Sonic did something of similar caliber? Oh, I see. Yeah, the characterizations in Umumusume are amazing with how they interpret real horse in events. Nice. Yeah, they've always been really good at doing that. Even in Junko Horseo redo her role for that race as well, which adds to it. Oh my god. Okay, well that was amazing. The next one, oh god, the next one's quite long. The next one's quite long. But it is also about Haru. So we will definitely watch it because Haru is precious. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. This one was from Potato. Thank you, Potato, for the Haru Urara documentary. I am excited to learn more about Precious Daughter. We've got plenty of time left, so here we go. Haru Urara's desperate struggle for survival.
We all know the story of Haru Urara, the horse who never gave up despite losing 113
Let me know how volume
races.
is.
But what if I told you that was not
Yeah, it's a little bit long. I don't know if we'll watch the full thing, but we'll watch some of it for sure.
We love has a more tragic, twisted tale most global players are unaware of. It is a story about a horse and her home's desperate struggle for survival. It involves manipulation, abuse, and abduction from the most heinous, hated person in the Japanese horse racing industry. This is the story of Haru Urara's perseverance in her pursuit of happiness.
Quality doc for sure, though. Yeah, it looks quality.
As far back as the day of her birth, on February 27th,
the volume good, guys?
She was born much smaller than the average foal. Her parents were Nippoteo and Heroine, both of whom were descended from Northern Dancer.
Ooh.
Nippoteo was a 3-time G1 champion, achieved the Best Sprinter Award 2 years in a row, and chosen for the JRA's Best Stallion over 4 years old in 1987.
Bid volume is a bit low? Alright.
Heroine was the granddaughter of Nijinsky and Tesco Boy,
but now,
two incredible leading sires during the late 1960s and 70s. With so many prestigious horses in her bloodline,
Tesco Boy
pedigree could hardly be called poor.
Not Urara's auction.
That was not enough to sway the perception of potential buyers when her producer, the Ranch, brought her to auction. The sight of this small, timid horse convinced everyone she had zero potential.
Oh, look at young Haru.
There are no records detailing Urara's size at the time, but compared to Nishino Flower, who was also known as a small
tiny
and slender horse, as well as being the smallest Umumusume in the game, Haru Urara's debut weight falls significantly short. Determined to recoup the cost of raising Urara, Yoshihisa Nobuta, manager of Nobuta Ranch, registered the ranch as her owner and sent Urara off to Kochi for racehorse training. He chose Kochi Racecourse for two main reasons. She had the best chance of competing there because of their class ranking system, which was based on the amount of prize money earned over 2 racing seasons. Thanks to this system, even older, poor performing horses can win at Kochi. Additionally, Kochi had the lowest deposit fee in the entire country at 1.3 million yen annually. After her arrival, Nobuta entrusted Urara to Dai Muneshi. Like most trainers, Muneshi started out as a jockey and rode for 26 years before retiring.
Wow, that's a long time.
Not a remarkable
racer.
It's
a lot of riding.
He believes his long career was due to the loyalty and kindness of others. As a result, Muneshi incorporates that same sense of duty and kindness into his daily life as a trainer.
1,000 rides accomplished?
Haru Urara into his stable, even though he already had numerous horses to take after. Additionally, Muneshi loved animals, and at one point,
real
had 25
photos.
horses at his stable, as well as chickens
Look
and
at
dogs.
chickens! I love chickens.
He knew that turning away this undesirable filly meant her inevitable slaughter, and he refused to let that happen. Nobuta Ranch instructed Muneshi to name the horse, and he gave Haru Urara the name we
Glorious
all know now.
Spring.
He got the name Urara from Urara Kawashima, the heroine of a TV show called Ten Urara, and then added Haru in front. She was such a difficult horse to handle that I wanted her name to be cute and gentle. Maybe that would help soften her personality a little. Fun fact, Muneshi originally planned to name her Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
She was already registered to another horse in 1976.
Blaze it.
As he described,
I like that they went with
breaking in
Haru
proved
Urara. I think that fits her
difficult.
way better.
She immediately panicked and
Yeah,
ran away when
Taka has
approached.
been a jockey forever.
If
It's
someone tried to touch
rode
her,
in like
she
everyone.
lashed out. Urara threw a fit the moment a saddle was put on. Whenever Muneshi tried to tighten the belt, she dropped to the ground and rolled around trying to flip it off.
He is really chill.
Once her temper settled down a bit, and Urara became more responsive to Muneshi's calls, he appointed 15-year-old Kensuke Fujiwara, a failed aspiring jockey Muneshi recently hired as her groom. Fujiwara described her as a delicate, weary horse with a nervous temperament.
Oh, Haru!
However, he was also a shy and reserved person. Their personalities were a great fit, and the two bonded quickly. She's cute. I
Horses
like
can
her.
like sense your personality. I
passed,
believe that.
Fujiwara became the only person she completely trusted at Kochi. According to Muneshi, Urara would panic and thrash about the moment Fujiwara stepped too far away from her when she was not in her stable. He also mentioned all the marks and damage in the washing area was caused from Urara's rampaging kicks in Fujiwara's absence.
She's like
such a difficult
protesting.
horse. Without Kensuke, she's impossible to handle. When it came to training, Haru Urara bored quickly. She behaved during the first
I can't believe he's
laps,
jockeying
but
since then
acted out
either.
on the third. Sometimes, she even completely stopped moving as if to announce, I don't want to walk anymore. Additionally, Urara hated doing more than 2 starting gate practices in a single day. On another note, the other horses
look at her
frightened
pink
Urara
cap,
so
I love
much
it.
that Muneshi had to train her early in the morning or late in the evening away from the other animals. After starting Urara's career in the game, it immediately introduces us to her reluctance for training.
Yep, I
Rather
remember
than
this.
training, she gets distracted and chases after a
Butterfly!
butterfly.
It's so big and
The
pretty.
trainer ends up looking for her all over the place, and by the time we finally
Can you
find
ping
her,
me if you get
the
to mine?
sun
Yeah,
has
I can
already
ping. I
set.
can ping you, Bippa.
Haru Urara's debut race took place on November 17, 1998. Sadly, she performed as poorly as everyone expected and came in last place out of 5 participants.
But she had
She raced 2
fun.
more times in December with equally bad finishes. Nobuta Ranch concluded what everyone already knew. Haru Urara had no ability as a racehorse. Faced with the financial strain of paying for her training and stable fees, Nobuta realized he can cover her costs with the appearance allowance. At the time, horses were paid 60,000 yen simply for starting a race, which
Oh,
meant
wow.
the ranch could offset the stable fees by having Urara run as much as possible.
Oh,
With
is this
that in
how she
mind,
got to
was forced to
114
run
losses?
A brutal schedule of 20 races in 1999, which was 2 or 3 times higher than the average. Interestingly, despite her timid nature, Muneshi stated she appeared relaxed when going out to the track and never held back during a race. She always tried her best. Urarada did have some slight success, albeit no actual victories. She placed third twice and second once, which earned
second
her
place.
517,000 yen, not including the appearance fee from the other 17 races she entered that year. However, those figures were short-lived. By 2001, Haru Urara dropped all the way down to E rank, which led to a reduction in prize money. Even though she performed better than in 1999, Urara earned less than half the amount of prize money. But she wasn't the only one who experienced a loss of earnings. After Japan's economic bubble collapsed in 1992, numerous businesses across all industries stopped hiring, and many had to shut down. Thousands of people all over Japan lost their jobs and significantly cut back on spending. Over the next decade, race courses, especially at the regional level, experienced less foot traffic and sales, causing them to slowly disappear. By the early 2000s, 5 regional racecourses had shut down. Everyone believed Kochi Racecourse was
same generation as Vegas Opera Top Road?
They were not
No,
wrong.
I didn't know that.
By the end of 2002,
obviously not
Kochi
running the same
Racecourse
races,
accrued a
but I didn't know
deficit
that they were
of
same
8.8
generation.
billion yen. They were on the brink of
Oh
bankruptcy.
no.
The prefectural government offered to subsidize their debts, but this sparked massive outrage among its citizens. How can you use taxpayer money
movie
just to keep a
2005?
racetrack alive?
Holy.
But letting the prefecture's only racecourse fail meant abandoning an entire community, an ecosystem with dozens of families whose livelihoods depends on it. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, the government imposed a condition for their assistance. Kochi Racecourse was not allowed to incur any new deficits, not even by a single yen, and must become profitable within 3 years.
We must get
or be
profit.
shut down.
We must keep it
Extreme
open.
measures were implemented to save the struggling racecourse. First and foremost, all prize money were cut by nearly 40%, including the starting pay Haru Urara desperately depended
Oh
on.
no.
This made Kochi's purse the lowest in the country. For comparison, C-rank races at Kasamatsu and Kochi offer 250,000 and 165,000 yen for first, respectively. The races Haru Urara ran in, which used to award 220,000 yen in 2001, only awarded 100,000 yen to first place finishers in 2003.
More than half.
Everyone from the owner, jockey, to the trainer, and even the horse producer
Your
was
creator has
affected
won a
by
Meisho
this
Doto?
change, since they
Ooh.
all receive a commission based on the prize money earned. Unsurprisingly, many owners and jockeys left Kochi Racecourse. Over a third of the horses stabled at Kochi were taken elsewhere. Naturally, this impacted Dai Muneshi's stable as well. Many horses under his care fled, which devastated his monthly income.
Oh man, that sucks.
With only 5 horses remaining, Muneshi was forced to fire every single one of his stable hands, except for Fujiwara. Both the trainer and groom had to put in more hours for less pay. They had to wake up at 3 in the morning to finish all their daily tasks on time.
Oh my god, talk about the
Muneshi had to
grind.
cut grass, harvest hay, haul wood chips, and dump the manure. All things typically done by the stable attendant, while Fujiwara tends to the horses. By 10 a.m., Muneshi prepares and mixes the horse feed before moving on to his trainer duties, and that doesn't finish until the
Oh my
late
god, look
evening.
at her.
Rather than hire a contractor, he did all this extra work just to save an extra 10,000 yen each month.
Oh, well, I mean, that
Frantically
adds
tried
up.
to cut costs in any way possible. Everyone's lives depended on it, especially Haru Urara's. Without Muneshi's stable, Urara would have been thrown to the wolves.
No.
On another note, according to Jiko, wife of Fumita Furukawa, Haru Urara's main jockey, the riding base pay was a measly 4,500 yen.
Oh my
Jockeys
god.
at Kochi risked their lives for that 4,500 yen. There's almost no prize money for them. They have to constantly go around asking for rides to earn even a little more in
That's
mount fees.
broken. That's so
Racing,
sad.
the minimum is 40,000
Can't believe
yen.
he
That's
kept up
the
with
reality
it.
for regional jockeys. Jiko was not exaggerating.
Yeah, the research on editing is really good.
In 2003, Furukawa rode in 55 races. At times,
55
in
races?
as many as 7 straight races in
7
a single
straight races!
day.
They were track blazing.
They were not the only ones affected by the budget cuts. The entirety of Kochi Racecourse's employees was laid off. The situation was so dire, even their labor union approved the mass dismissal. Most people moved on to find better opportunities. However, a handful of devoted local employees wished to stay and do whatever it took to get through these difficult times. Kochi Racecourse rehired them at reduced wages.
Oh, the one that did the Aston Martin one did an hour long on Mr. CD. Oh, okay, well,
in the spring of 2003,
we're gonna have to watch that at some point.
Nobuta Ranch had enough. Nobuta wanted to retire Urara from racing, but he believed she had no value as a broodmare. He speculated the small mare would only produce small, undesirable foals and put more financial pressure on the ranch.
I mean, I guess.
In his mind, the best course of action was to make her a riding horse. Dai Muneshi intervened. He asserted Haru Urara's timid personality was unfit for riding. It took a long time for her to feel comfortable at Kochi, and even after 5 years, she only trusted one person. There was no guarantee the new riding range would be patient with her. If she stayed at Kochi, then at least Muneshi can prolong her life through racing. I want to let her keep running for as long as she's able. Unfortunately, Muneshi was not registered with the NAR as a horse owner. He needed someone to hold her ownership. He asked Takao Yokoyama, another owner with a horse under Muneshi's care, to fill the position. Yokoyama agreed, and Nobuta Ranch transferred ownership of Haru Urara. But this change of ownership did not make things any better for her. Yokoyama only accepted her as a favor to Dai Muneshi and stipulated the same conditions as Nobuta Ranch. The horse needed to race as much as possible.
This is I see. This is how she got to so many losses.
Continued to run in an ungodly
she just had to be. She just had to race.
Even when she developed CD toe, which is a breakdown between the hoof wall and sole, Urara raced with no rest. Despite competing every 2 to 3 weeks, Urara's allowances were not enough to cover the deposit fees. In previous years, she earned 1.2 million yen from participating in races. But if things don't improve, she would not even have half that amount by the end of the year. Entering her in more races only increases the risk of injury, and that would guarantee her demise. Many fans idolize Urara as the horse who never gave up. In truth, giving up was not an option. Doing so meant death. As the months passed, Kochi's conditions saw no improvement. No matter how much they cut costs, the underlying problem remained. People weren't coming to the track. Something needed to change, and it needed to change fast. Hidehiro Maeda, the prefectural administrator appointed to manage Kochi Racecourse, instructed, "We need a story, either a jockey or a horse."
Love the voice acting.
Initially, Masashi Yoshida, Kochi's public relations officer, planned to publish an article about Ibuki Rise Up, a horse with 13 consecutive wins at the time.
Oh my god, look at those wins!
Announcer Koji Hashiguchi proposed a different idea. There's a horse with 87 consecutive losses. What if we make a story about her?
Yes!
Ever since Hashiguchi became Kochi's announcer in 1994, he developed the habit of tracking the records of winless horses. He enjoyed calling out their records during a race.
This is the start of her
If this horse
fandom!
wins today, it will be the first victory in X number of starts since
think
debut.
about that.
Naturally, a horse who has lost as much as Haru Urara caught his eye. Yoshida replied, "I don't know if a story about losing is good." But Hashiguchi refuted. "If we promote Haru Urara as Japan's Zippy Chippy, there will be more excitement about Kochi Keiba."
the
Believing
carrot
Yoshida
kisses.
had not been convinced, Hashiguchi sought out other people to hear his plan. One of those people was Ken Ishii, a reporter from Kochi Shimbun. Hashiguchi mentioned how Urara always created an opportunity for him to call her name during a race. "She really runs her heart out. She wants to win.
She does
and
want to
she's
win.
Trying. Ishii instantly recognized the potential of Urada's
Wait, so if I
story
fail enough,
and
I'll
set
become a
off
winner?
to
I
get
think
more
that's how it
interviews.
works, Chris.
First, he
Try and
approached
try
Batty
again.
87 losses.
Literally the
straight without a
definition
single
of
win.
perseverance.
Does a horse like that even exist?
Start failing,
A horse
boys.
that keeps losing is sent straight to the slaughterhouse, right? I just can't do that.
No.
When a horse is sent away to be put down, they all turn toward me and
Oh
cry.
god.
Tears just fall and fall.
Oh my god,
Keep
that's so
looking at me the
sad.
whole time. So as long as a horse can still run, even if it means losing money, I don't want to send it away.
Oh my god, that's
If
so
the owner
sad. My
insists on
heart.
getting rid of it, then I'll look for another owner. I guess I'm not cut out to be a trainer. Afterwards, Ishii asked Fujiwara how he felt about Haru Urada's 87 consecutive losses. This one has finished second 4 times, you know. She even lost by a nose once.
Lost by
When
a
the track
nose. She
turns to
almost
a
had
rice
a
field from the
victory.
rain, she comes charging
Not
from
the
behind.
nose loss. I
She
felt
comes
that.
flying into second place. The odds explode. The whole race course shakes. She's the ultimate long shot horse. Several days later, Ishii attended Urada's 88th race and witnessed a private moment between Fujiwara and his cherished horse companion. Hey, run harder, okay?
Oh.
Just once. Let's win. 6 days later, on June 13th, Kochi Shimbun published the first article about Haru Urada, which sparked her massive nationwide popularity in the
Oh my
summer
God.
of 2003. The article was titled, Just Once, Let's Win.
Just once, let's win.
The article caught Masashi Yoshida's attention, who had already started surveying Ibuki Rise Up. Moved by the contents of the report, Yoshida thought to himself, oh, this is gonna be a big deal. Well, anything is fine.
Guy look like the
We just need
Japanese
something that'll
Elvis?
catch
I
people's
don't know.
attention. He instantly
He
stopped
does
his work,
actually. Okay, I
went
see
to
it.
Maida for approval, and faxed the Kochi Shimbun article, along with other materials, to 40 different press outlets across
40
the country.
different press outlets.
Weeks passed. Complete silence. Nothing. Suddenly, on July 23rd, over a month after Ishii's article, Mainichi Shimbun, a nationwide publication, printed a front page column about
Front
Haru Urada
page!
in their paper.
Haru made the
and
front
the morning
page!
TV program, Tokudane, featured her story. With each passing day, Haru Urada's story circulated to more media outlets, and by the end of July, her name had already spread across the entire
The popularity
country.
is spreading.
During a time where everyone struggled, when no one could get ahead, and reality felt hopeless, Haru Urada instantly resonated with the public. People wrote letters and telephoned the race
Oh,
course
that's so
saying how Haru
cute.
Urada's story inspired them to keep fighting. People with terminal illnesses stayed resilient. Suicidal man saw a ray of hope during his
Oh
darkest
my god, she
hour.
saved
In
lives!
a world where failures were slaughtered, people saw this small framed horse trying her best and projected themselves onto her. She became their hope, their star, the star of losers. As with any viral story, negative critics reared their ugly heads. Specifically, the Buddha Ranch, Urada's ex-owner, told the media
Yeah, in a
not
world
to
where
mention their
failures
ranch in
were
the reports.
slaughtered, Haru
Isn't this
defined
just a
reality
publicity stunt
and
to keep
saved
Kochi
people's
Keiba alive?
lives. She's a
The more the media
lifesaver.
reports that Urada keeps losing, the harder it becomes to sell Heroine's foes. Meanwhile, Dai Muneshi, who had been too busy to realize what was happening in the media, barely managed to keep his stable afloat. According to Muneshi, everyone had to cancel their life insurance and
Oh my
already
God.
used up all their savings, himself included. But the bills kept piling higher. He was drowning in them. The overworked trainer had no money and no staff. Even if he could hire stable hands, most people thought the racecourse would be shut down by October. They were hanging on by a thread. On top of that, the owners pressured Muneshi to get rid of their horses, Haru Urada included, but he pleaded, "If you can just wait until October, maybe I can keep the stable running." Thankfully, they agreed.
Oh my god.
At the
So
peak of
close to
Munashi's
not
desperation,
happening.
And after Urara gained nationwide fame, Mihoko Anzai inserted herself into the middle of the mania. After writing the lyrics for Oguri Cap's song in 1990, Anzai gained a small fan base as a racing columnist and has published several books based on her
Look,
interviews
Silent
with training center
Suzuka,
stables.
Hishi Amazon.
Over the next decade, she grew her audience by advertising herself as a horse whisperer. I feel I can understand what horses are thinking.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Quick to jump on the Urara bandwagon,
Edit.
Anzai reached out to Muneshi and offered to take over as Urara's owner. With the impending doom of Kochi Racecourse, and having been recently told to dispose of Urara and the other horses, Muneshi agreed to transfer ownership. To him, this was a blessing, but this was nothing more than a wolf in sheep's clothing. Important side note, Anzai was not even registered as a horse owner at this point in time. Manager Maida interjected as soon as he learned of their arrangement. He warned, if Haru Urara leaves Kochi, then she becomes just another horse. Her meaning comes
Yeah.
from being here.
Yeah.
If she's taken away now, she becomes ordinary. Just let her keep running. A horse like this will eventually lose public interest, so we'll take her as far as she can go. And if she can win, we'll help her win. I'll take her after retirement then. So, we have a gentleman's agreement. Little did he know, a gentleman's agreement meant nothing to this woman. In August, TV stations bombarded Kochi Racecourse asking for interviews. Numerous filming crews and other reporters were there every day.
Like they're getting
Even
flocked with
foreign media
attention.
like Newsweek and The Times flew over to get a scoop. Muneshi received so many interview requests that he barely got any work done. From 9 to noon, there was TV interviews. 3 or 4 stations lined up waiting. Then, comments in the afternoon. Then, I had to care for my 5 horses.
Oh god,
After
what a
bath,
busy
the
schedule.
phone interviews started. I couldn't calculate the fees. No money came in. I couldn't pay my bills. I was cornered. I honestly didn't know what to do. Despite the tremendous stress and pressure, Muneshi forged ahead. This is
What a
once
man.
in a lifetime thing. If Haru Urara can help Kochi Racecourse's sales even a little, that will be a good thing. I'll see it through to her 100th race. During an interview with The Times, they asked why Haru Urara was still racing even after so many losses. She's physically small and doesn't eat much. She makes her utmost effort, but it is simply not fast enough. A horse that can't win, well, it's usually culled. But as long as a horse hasn't been officially designated for disposal, we do everything we can for it. Once they're gone, they never come back into this world. So we don't believe in cutting them down without reason. Why do you think Haru Urara became so popular? We have to bring in something new, even in the world of horse racing. So I put a Kichi-chan patch on her. Because of that, people all over the country saw her on TV and said, wow, a horse with a Kichi-chan patch. And when they
Yeah,
looked
that
up,
was it.
they learned her name was Haru Urara. On the other hand, many people outside of Kochi did not want Haru Urara to win. Various media sources claimed her popularity was solely based on her losing streak.
Yeah.
According to Muneshi, 90%
It's bad
of
luck
people told him,
if she wins.
you must not let her win. He objected. We take care of horses because we want them to
We
win.
want them to win.
I want her to win even more now.
She's
you
just
train her
fueling
to
the
win?
fire of
I can do it if I want to,
determination.
but I will not train a horse in a way that injures her just to win. Thankfully, all the extra publicity Muneshi suffered through paid off. As Urara received more media attention, Kochi Racecourse steadily received more spectators keen on watching her run. With the influx of foot traffic, Kochi personnel realized how unprepared they were for the explosive popularity of Urara. In response, they created the Support Kochi Racing Association to capitalize
Support
on the
Kochi
movement with
Racing!
goods and merchandise. At first, There were only a few handmade products, such as a wooden amulet combined with Haru Urada's mane or tail hair that fell off during brushing. However, people criticized it for animal cruelty, so KRA staff eventually discontinued it in 2004.
Animal cruelty. You're brushing the horse, anyways.
More products were made, ranging from
some of the activists,
hats,
man.
mugs, plushies, to stamps, car decals,
the
and
plushie.
towels.
Oh my god, I want
Everything
one.
sold out as soon as it released. Urara became so popular that an underwear company even made a Haru Urara bra featuring her real hair in the design.
Her real
it was never
hair?
publicly released for sale.
I can see why.
KRA even made a theme song for Haru Urara with lyrics written by Dai Muneshi, vocals by Masashi Yoshida.
My cat agrees that brushing is animal cruelty. Mine also does.
Worked on it for free. They added Koji Hashiguchi's racing commentary to the song.
That was a bit weird.
100 limited CDs. Eventually, in 2004, Koji contracted a record company to mass produce the CDs for nationwide distribution. 10% of all merchandise proceeds went to Haru Urara's care and deposit fees. As of October 2003, Haru Urara no longer needed to worry about her stable fees.
Yes! No more stable fee problems.
Old ticket machines did
yeah, she was an actual idle horse.
Urara's single win betting tickets were stamped with her name. Thousands of people collected these stamps and used them as traffic safety charms, attributing it to the word ataranai, which means to not
Makes a lot of sense now why Uma Musume became such a thing. I agree.
Races, the belief was if you carried her tickets, then your
it's
car
good luck.
would not be hit. Furthermore, many people carried these in their wallets to ward off getting fired from their jobs or any other
became
bad luck
a general good luck charm.
Life. As the Urara boom continued growing,
the Oguri Cap was significant in that way also? Oh, I can't wait to learn more about Oguri Cap.
Nobuta Ranch called Muneshi and asked him to send her back to Hokkaido. After hearing about her story, the entire town wanted to bring her home and chip in to take care of her. Even though he believed returning Urara to the farm was best, Muneshi was a man of his word. Regrettably, he already promised ownership to Anzai. He told the mayor to negotiate with Anzai instead, and if she agreed to the handoff, then the town can have Urara. Unfortunately, that never came to pass. They were too little, too late.
What a little turd.
Urara achieved her 100th loss on December 14th, but for the first time in
4 years,
more than 5,000 spectators attended.
More than 5,000.
Not to mention the 33 media outlets and 120 reporters covering the event.
Who would have thought a horse that lost so much would get so much dosh at the end of the day?
Which was the highest in single win ticket sales in the history of Kochi Racecourse. That was only the beginning. In the new year, on January 2nd, 2004, Urara's 101st race brought in over 8,200 attendees, sold 2,000
people are flooding to the races
with her hair, and amassed 5.9 million yen in Urara betting sales.
Oh my god!
At her next race, although there were only 2,300 spectators, her ticket sales reached another new high of 10.5 million yen.
God, the dosh!
Shortly after her 102nd loss, Kochi officials discovered Yutaka Take
Yutaka
to be riding Nobu True in the Kuro Fune show at their race course.
He's a legend.
Leveraging the
he is a
situation
legend. He's a living legend.
They requested for Take to ride Haru Urara on that day too. Normally, JRA jockeys are not allowed to participate in NAR races unless they obtain a one-day license for JRA regional exchange races like the Kuro Fune show. Since he already had a temporary license, jockeying Urara would be extremely convenient. 1 month later, on the 25th of February, Yutaka Take accepted Kochi's riding request.
The goat even rode Haru Urara!
Duo spread like wildfire. Anticipation levels for the race rapidly rose in
Goat
March.
jockey rides the most popular horse.
Even Prime Minister Junichiro
Watch any lore video you sum up here, isn't it? I don't doubt that from looking at his race record.
Haru Urara to win at
least once. At least once.
A warm, heart-touching feeling. She keeps trying without giving up, no matter how many times she loses. That's why she became
so inspiring.
so popular and why so many fans believe she'll win someday. Additionally, Amana Cinema Tokyo announced they were planning a full-length feature film about Haru Urara that Koji Keiba officials approved. 5
Look at
days before the
her.
big race, Muneshi felt the urge to ride Urara.
I loved her mask so
The thought of
much.
entrusting her to a genius jockey was worrying and exciting at the same time. What if Take was too rough on her? What if she won?
What if she
For the past
won?
6 years, Muneshi protected Haru Urara as if she was his flesh and blood. He trained her from since she was 2, and for a moment, Muneshi wondered if she still remembered him. He called out to her. She came and stopped,
Oh,
as if no time had passed.
it's so
She
cute.
remembered. The 53-year-old man, who had not ridden a horse in nearly a decade due to a back injury, climbed on top of her and rode out under the glimmering sun. Finally, March 22nd, Urara's 106th race with legendary jockey Yutaka Take arrived.
Take.
Fans from all over Japan came in droves to visit this tiny race course on Shikoku Island. For the first time in Kochi history, they had to restrict admission to the racetrack at 13,000 people. 3,000 people were already lined up before the gates opened. Some people even slept outside overnight
They
waiting for
slept
this
outside
monumental day.
overnight.
At 8:50 a.m.
Oh my God, look at them go.
30 minutes early, and everyone made
They're
a mad
flooding
dash to
in
the
the
merchandise
gates.
booths, betting windows.
They're like,
or
I need
in
my
search of good
Haru
seats.
Urara merch.
The
God
jockeys'
damn it.
wives and locals volunteered to help, but nothing could have prepared them for the insane.
Oh my
wave of
God, it's like
fans
Black
eager to buy up
Friday, but
every
it's
piece of
for
Urara
Haru.
merchandise. 35 different items were prepared with an inventory of
Look at the horse, the
15,000
plushies.
units.
I want one.
Everything was gone within hours. Merchandise sales alone reached a record high of 10 million yen. As for the betting windows, Urara bettors
Maybe there are
had their
moments
own
we might
separate
call ourselves
designated
fan of
lines,
Haru, but
but
yeah,
there were so
we have
many people
nothing on
waiting that
these
it took
people.
7
They were
hours to get
running.
everyone through.
7 hours.
Luckily, Kochi staff had the foresight to schedule Urara as the last race of the day.
Yeah, that's a
which
smart
started
idea.
At 4:35 p.m. For the entire day's races, betting sales reached 869
They do have a
million
unique
yen.
connection to horse racing, but that is
512 million
insane.
yen was just for Urara's race.
Look at the
And
money.
121 million yen were bets on Urara to
Holy
win.
shit.
It's said that some individuals bought as much as 2 million yen in Urara betting tickets. After the first 9
Individuals?
races finished, Muneshi and Fujiwara walked Haru Urara out into the paddock.
They are
Soon after,
very hardcore.
Takatake,
That is
along with
hardcore.
all the other jockeys walked out and mounted their respective horses. In regional races, jockeys are allowed to choose what uniform to wear.
Look at this
And on
uniform.
This day, Take wore a bright pink jacket to highlight
Like
Urara's
silken.
cuteness. The standees
It's an
roared
amazing
after Take
freaking
rode out to the track.
outfit. What a choice by the
Uneasy about
goat.
the race, Muneshi stayed with Urara until she entered her starting
I
gate.
know the pink silks, they're
When the
so
gates opened,
shiny.
all 11 horses charged out. 4 horses immediately surged forward, leaving Haru Urara among the middle of the group. The stampeding horses flung mud in every direction and
It's
covered
dirty, it's a
every
dirty
competitor
course.
from head to toe. As Urara ran around the first corner, several horses passed her on the outside. Take signaled her to accelerate, but Urara's speed did not change.
Nope.
Everyone's
She's
eyes
just
were
having
locked on
fun.
the number 5 horse, carrying the bright pink jockey as the pair steadily fell behind. As Muneshi previously stated, she tried her utmost best.
She
but it is
tried.
simply not.
She always
fast
tries
enough.
her best.
Haru Urara finished the race as the second to last horse.
But she put on a
Regardless,
show.
Takatake rode Urara around the track for a victory lap.
Yes.
Everyone cheered
That's
her on
so very
and
much
thanked
like
them
in the
for a
game when
great
she's just
race
like
as they
waving her
ran
arms
past.
up happy.
Afterwards, Kochi officials held a press conference with Take. He stated, during the warm-up, she felt light on her feet, so I thought maybe.
Look at how dirty his silks
But
got.
A few seconds after the start, it was over. She just didn't move forward.
Shit was
I thought,
over.
I see.
I see.
So
Oh,
many people
Destiny.
came. I wanted to give them something, but there was no miracle. I'm frustrated that I couldn't let her taste victory.
Oh, it's not your
If I ever
fault.
get
She
the
just
chance
wants to
again,
run and have
I'd like to
fun.
ride her one more
She
time.
always smiles even if she's
This
last.
statement is a big
Exactly.
departure from Take's feelings 2 weeks
Proof to
prior the race.
reality.
In his personal blog, he posted, "The way this is being blown out of proportion is abnormal, and honestly, I'm frustrated. It's
Oh,
hard to understand
what
why
a
horse that has
sourpuss.
never won a single race is attracting more attention than horses
What
that
a
have won G1
sourpuss.
races." At the end of the interview, in response to why Take accepted the riding request, he replied, "She's popular, and I was interested.
Yeah,
If my riding brings her more attention, that's good.
that's good.
Regional racing is always rumored to be shutting down. If a horse can draw this many fans,
Yeah.
regardless of results, she deserves to be called a famous horse." Quick side
I
note,
agree.
in the game,
What a goat
the two
statement from the
Umamusume
goat.
Haru Urara interacts with the most are Special Week and King Halo, which connects to real life. Special Week's main jockey was Yutaka Take, who we just saw ride Urara. As for King Halo, his main jockey was Yuichi Fukunaga, and although Yuichi never rode Urara, Kochi officials considered him as a substitute for Take if the request
see.
was denied. The reason for this was because Yuichi's family was from Kochi. His
Ah.
father, Yoichi Fukunaga, was born in Kochi City and worked at Kochi Keiba's stables in his youth.
Oh, that's so cool.
It makes so much more sense
makes
now
so much
why King
sense.
Halo and Haru Urara are roommates. Over the next several months, Urara continued running, but her popularity trended downward and never reached the same level as her 106th
Well, you can't peak
race.
every night, you
On
know?
August 3rd, Urara ran in her 113th race against her
Three
younger
sibling
half-brother,
showdown?
Omozo Midori, and half-sister, Mitsuishi Flower. Her brother won the race, while Urara finished in 5th, and her younger sister placed 8th.
She won against her
Immediately
younger
after,
sister.
Mihoko Anzai held a press conference and announced Haru Urara's retirement race
Yeah.
would take place in March of next year, with Yutaka Take on the saddle.
Yeah, first rate jockey.
Ignorant of the coming storm, Kochi staff proceeded with their
They built up
usual
a
routine and
consistent
prepared
world,
Urara
right?
for next month's race, a race that never came. According to Ken Ishii, sometime back in March, during the Take Urara craze, Anzai finalized her horse owner registration. As promised, Muneshi had Takao Yokoyama transfer ownership of Haru Urara free of charge. Barely a few days after receiving ownership, Anzai secretly trademarked the name Haru Urara and licenses for products such as charms, talismans,
Oh my
stickers,
god.
and many more. Even before she received ownership, Anzai already started promoting extravagant Kochi Keiba tours on her website and recruited owner members to collect monthly fees to fund Urara's retirement. However, she never revealed any reports to the contributors. To make matters worse, in August, her lawyer sent a letter to Support KRA demanding disclosure of accounting and contract details in regards to the Urara merchandise sold. She accused Support KRA of embezzlement.
Oh my god.
They must be secretly hoarding the huge profits earned from my Urara.
Oh my
instead of
God.
returning them to the stable.
What a little poop
However,
head.
Kochi paid all royalties due, which amounted to 7 million yen.
Jesus.
And unlike Anzai, all their financial reporting was consistent. On September 15th at 10 a.m., Anzai and 6 other people suddenly appeared at Kochi Racecourse with a horse transport truck. Completely confused, Muneshi and other staff rushed out to meet them. Mihoko Anzai declared she was taking Haru Urara to Nasu Training Farm in Tochigi Prefecture to rest for her retirement race next March. Muneshi clapped back. She's not the type of horse suited for pasture, and if she needs rest, it should be done at Kochi Keiba. Urara is the fans' horse at Kochi. She's not something the owner can just do whatever they want with. One of Anzai's lackeys stated, "The horse belongs to the owner. If you interfere,
Ugh.
we'll call the police."
Oh my god. Yeah, we'll call the
After
popo.
2.5
Oh my
hours
god.
of heated debate and the threat of police intervention, Muneshi had no choice but to let them take Urara.
It's so
As you'd
scummy.
expect, everyone at Kochi were upset about what transpired. Muneshi told reporters, "My belief was to let her run every month here in Kochi until retirement. and I thought that was how we answered the fans' feelings. I don't understand the owner's intentions. 2 days after hijacking Haru Urara, Anzai publicly addressed concerns over her transfer in Kurioso City, Tochigi Prefecture. 20 different news sources eagerly listened. The transfer was carried out with mutual agreement.
A mutual
In exchange
agreement.
for granting permission for Haru Urara to appear in a film, I had reached an agreement with the prefectural racing administrator. The transport was not forceful.
Yeah,
When we moved her on
about
the 15th,
that.
Muneshi-san was indeed opposed at first, but in the end, he accepted my reasoning. After 2
What a
months of
liar.
rest, I want to
Yeah,
return
mutual
her to
agreement,
Kochi
sure,
and
buddy.
prepare her for her retirement race in March. Mihoko Anzai lied through her teeth.
Yeah, she did.
Reporter Kenichi Nomoto from the Nihon Keizai Shinbun revealed that the health handbook, which must accompany the horse during transfer, was still in Dai Muneshi's hands. How could there be a mutual agreement
Yeah.
if he still had the
If all
health
the
book?
stuff wasn't transferred over.
Eventually, Muneshi mailed the book to Anzai in
These
Kurioso
owners out there
City.
real scummy.
To make matters
Trainers
worse,
and jockeys build the horse and the
Anzai
owners have the
allegedly
last word.
performed a blood
Yeah,
test,
that's so
revealed a high
dumb.
white blood cell count and poor liver function, and then posted the results and her thoughts on her website. She accused Kochi Racecourse for overworking their horses. If she had continued racing at Kochi, her life would have been over.
They cared for her so
Sadly,
much.
The public fell for her lies.
Oh my god.
From an outsider's perspective, the owner wanted to rest the horse, while Kochi wanted to keep her racing. Anyone who didn't know better would obviously side with the person advocating for rest and recovery. Unsurprisingly, 2 months passed and Haru Urara had still not returned to Kochi. Desperate to get her back, Kochi staff and locals spent a whole month collecting nearly 6,000 signatures and sent
Yeah,
the
get the
petition to Anzai to
petition.
bring Urara home.
Bring
Muneshi
Urara
revealed
home.
Anzai told him she would return Urara to Kochi when her blood test improved. But as you might have guessed, a month passed and nothing changed. In mid-December, a fan-held symposium took place at Kochi City's Memorial Hall. At the conference, Muneshi reported
she
he
was
could no longer
kidnapped.
speak with Anzai. When he called her office,
Heard about
they directed
Wada
him to only speak
Tomohiro and
to
what happened
Anzai
with
through her
Symboli Ranch.
lawyer.
Oh god. I
Additionally,
need to learn about that
Ami
apparently
Nonami,
too.
one of the symposium organizers, reported he spoke to Urara's veterinarian after they performed a second blood test. The veterinarian advised, the horse is healthy and should be returned to
Yeah.
Kochi.
Return Haru.
Anzai ignored his advice. On January 4th, 2005, Muneshi and Anzai held a press conference in Tochigi and announced Haru Urara would return to Kochi within the month and run her retirement race
Yes.
in March, provided her condition allowed her to do so. Another empty promise. In February, Anzai claimed Urara's recovery was slow and her return was postponed. 4 months later, in June 2005, Anzai established the Urara First Win project with the singer, actor,
The woman who can
politician,
talk to
and
animals.
Saku
Yeah,
Morita
right.
as the project leader. Once again, they promised to return to Kochi, race, and retire in 2005. They even initiated a Haru Urara Fund to collect donations so Urara can tour regional racecourses after retirement. But of course, this too never came to pass. And
Relationship
no
between
one
Sirius Symboli and
was
Symboli
ever
Rudolph has a lot of
reimbursed.
references. Oh, I
Around
see.
this same time, Ryoma Hirota, manager of Nasu Training Farm, stated they improved Haru Urara's condition to a point where it would be weird if she could not win at Kochi. And yet, Anzai did not bring her back.
Bring her back.
Even worse, he disclosed she suddenly took Urara somewhere else.
It's pitiful.
Stop
The horse
kidnapping
is being
Haru.
treated like a pet for human
Yeah.
convenience. A whole year passed and nothing. No communication.
That's some
Not a
BS.
single word. As a result, the NAR canceled Haru Urara's racehorse registration in October 2006, and her racing career ended without a retirement
No!
race or ceremony.
That's so BS.
In that
She deserved
same
better than
month,
that.
Anzai suddenly appeared in Chiba Prefecture and held an event called horse therapy school opening commemorative party at a facility in Katsura. She also established a non-profit organization called the Let's Go Home Club to promote the use of retired racehorses for therapy activities. Anzai told the public Haru Urara was used for therapeutic purposes, but Katsura City's superintendent, who observed one of their therapy sessions firsthand, remarked, "My impression was simply that we looked at Haru Urara and touched her, nothing more." Can you imagine how stressful that was for poor Urara, who was frightened and nervous around strangers?
Oh my god.
As quickly as Urara appeared, she vanished once again, but this time for years. It wouldn't be until summer of 2009 when the public discovered Haru Urara transferred to a breeding ranch at Shin Hidaka Town. Anzai claimed she received approval from Shadai Stallion Station to breed with Deep Impact and possibly stay gold, but the seeding fee was 9 million yen, which she could not afford.
Yeah, that's
she tried to start
expensive.
another grift and raise
Yeah,
funds
4
for the
years
seeding
later.
fee, but it never panned out. When that didn't work, Anzai laughably tried to sell Haru Urara to Shadai Stallion Station for 70 million yen.
My god.
Which was how much Deep Impact sold for as a foal.
Yeah, good luck.
Obviously, they declined.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Haru Urara never became a broodmare and has no progeny to carry on her bloodline. Afterwards, Urara and Anzai disappeared yet again.
Poor
Many people
Haru.
speculated the desperate owner
Yeah, the
turned
greed
Urara
is
into
insane.
horse meat because for 3 years there was no word or mention of them. Then, in April 2013, Masa Farm, a horse boarding ranch in Ojuku, Chiba, publicly announced they had been caring for Haru Urara since December of 2012.
Ooh.
At Anzai's request, Urara's presence at the farm was kept secret, so they nicknamed her as Uchan.
Uchan.
Few months
That's so
after
cute.
depositing Urara, Anzai completely stopped paying for her monthly 80,000 yen boarding fees and abandoned her without a second
the
thought.
fuck?
In search of a new owner, Masa Farm
Like, she
reached
just
out to
got
Koshi
abandoned
Racecourse,
after all
the
of that?
JRA, and Northern Horse Park.
After
The
all that
discussions fell
effort
through
that you
for
did to
various
kidnap
reasons.
her and shit, you're just gonna
Without anyone
ditch
to turn
her.
to, Yuko Miyahara, the
What a
farm's sole rancher
scumbag.
and representative, stated the farm will take her in as their own and officially became the owner in February 2014.
And that's how she got there.
Shortly after, Anzai transferred Urara's health handbook to Masa Farm and disappeared back into whatever hole she crawled out of.
Oh my god.
Quick side note, Urara was not the only horse
Yeah,
Masa
she
Farm
did just
assumed
use it
ownership
for
of.
as a mascot
When
for
Anzai
personal
dumped
gain. She just
Urara
cared
at
about the
farm,
money.
She also turned her back on Hishi Andes, Hishi Amazon's first foal.
What the fuck?
Hishi Andes happily lived out his life at Masa Farm with Urara until he passed away on January 17, 2023. After nearly a decade of exploitation and trauma from the
Oh, look
greed
at Happy
incarnate known
Rolls.
as Mihoko Anzai, Haru Urara finally escaped her grasp and was blessed with a forever home. She
Yes,
can
forever
finally
home
live
for
out
our
her life
daughter.
peacefully. When the news broke out, Dai Muneshi called Miyahara and thanked her for becoming Haru Urara's owner. Miyahara stated her initial impression of Urara was that of a timid horse who acted tough. She said Uchan jumped in fright at the smallest sound and cried loudly whenever she was left alone, but she would also get aggressive and angry with people. When Miyahara tried riding Urara, she tensed up and recklessly ran at full
Oh my
tilt.
god.
It couldn't be helped. After all, that was the only way she had ever been taught to run. Over
Yeah,
this
that's
past
true.
year, she has become much calmer. She must have realized that she no longer needs to run herself ragged
Oh.
and no longer needs to pretend to be strong. According to Miyahara, she never had any major illnesses, except for one time where she ate too much and had a stomach ache. Funnily,
I mean, that's a good
Miyahara
problem to
claims
have, I
Uchan
guess.
understands the word carrot and reacts immediately if she hears it spoken.
She wants them
She
carrots.
was also extremely selfish. If another horse tried to eat the grass near her, Urara pulls her ears back and threatens them, as if she's saying, That's my grass.
The other
In
horse is like,
contrast,
okay,
when she's in
okay.
heat, Uchan's personality completely changes, and she sticks to people constantly without
Aw.
giving them room to breathe.
It's clingy.
As a boarding ranch, Masa Farm's main source of income was the deposit fees for horses staying there, but that meant the cost of caring for Uchan had to come out of their own pocket.
Oh my god, look at her.
To secure financial stability for Uchan's long-term care, Miyahara established the Haru Urara Association to collect a 3,000 yen monthly membership fee. Fans all over Japan
Yes.
applied, but Miyahara limited the
Applicants
capacity
with
to
Russian.
only 80 members. If we accepted more, we'd end up with extra money. And honestly, I didn't want people to think we were making a profit off Urara.
That is so
used her for
commendable.
profit her
Considering she
entire
came from
life.
that scummy
She
greed
doesn't need
bag.
that anymore. This is more
What a
than enough.
humble
I
stable.
have no intention of increasing the membership in the future. After the Haru Urara Association was founded, a young man from Sai Games came to Masa Farm
From Sai
and asked
Games! John
permission
Sai
to use
Games!
Haru Urara's name in 2014.
Thank you, John
After the
Sai
initial
Games.
shock of seeing Uchan anthropomorphized as an anime girl, Miyahara signed the consent forms. We don't need any money. Please, feel free to use her name.
Oh my god, what
For several
goats!
years,
I love
nothing
these
happened,
people.
And Miyahara completely forgot about it. Then, everything changed in 2021 when Uma Musume Pretty Derby released. A sudden wave of visitation requests flooded Masa Farm.
I can't
and before they
imagine.
knew what hit them, every single reservation slot was booked.
Oh, look at
Miyahara
her.
stated that the
She gets
majority
lots
of
of
Haru Urara's
carrots.
members were about 60 years old, but most of the farm's visitors range between 20 and 30 years old. Even Urara's voice actress,
Oh my god,
Yukina
so
Shuto,
cute.
came to visit. Miyahara stated she was very humble. She behaved like any other guest, so Miyahara had no idea who she was during her first visit, and only recognized Shuto's name on her second reservation.
I love her
Uma
little
Musume was not the only
headband.
media attention Haru
It's
Urara received at the
perfect.
farm. In 2018, she became the model for the
Oh my
Kisarazu
God,
police
what is
station
that?
traffic safety poster,
This
inspired
one.
by the betting ticket charms people used during the boom. The police
That's a hell of a
station
shot.
gifted Uchan with 600 kilograms of carrots and a letter of
That's a
appreciation
lot of
for her
carrots.
appearance. In May of 2019, Haru Urara entered a soft keiba, which was a race for retired horses. Every horse runs their own personalized track, catered to meet similar conditions during their careers, and was individually timed. Haru Urara finally achieved her first win.
Her first
at this
win!
race. With the global release of Uma Musume, even more fans became attracted to Haru Urara, and in the summer of 2025, 2,500 kilograms of fresh ryegrass was donated
Yeah.
to Uchan. In
That I
total,
knew.
she received over 3,500 kilograms of grass. Many people planned to visit her during their trip to Japan.
Look
but
at the happy
not
rolls.
everyone would make it in time. After over a decade of blissfully spending her remaining years at Masa Farm, Haru Urara developed colic on
Yeah.
the morning of September 8th and passed away the next day.
That was such a
at
sad
2:20
day.
a.m.
I remember this
29 years
day.
old. Masa Farm accepted flower offerings in her stable on a reservation basis. All slots immediately filled. Tragically, Dai Muneshi, who was preparing for his early retirement, never got to see Urara again after she left
Oh,
Kochi. I'd never gone to
it's like
visit
4
her even
tons of
once,
grass. It's a lot
so
of
I was
grass.
thinking that after I retire this year, I'd go see her at least once. It's a shame. It's impossible to put into words. I don't think there's another trainer who's gone through an experience like this. She became famous, but it wasn't all good things. Still, the only reason I'm able to retire safely now is because of Haru Urara. Kochi Keiba still exists today because Haru Urara was there.
He was such an
She didn't
inspiration.
just save us financially. She saved us emotionally. Kochi Racecourse set up a flower offering stand for 3 days after Urara's passing. Even after the world lost Haru Urara, she continued to inspire hope into people's lives. Eiko Tanaka, a woman permanently confined to a wheelchair due to spinal muscular atrophy, felt like a burden to those around her and questioned her purpose in life. But Haru Urata shined a path forward for her. She taught me that living life as you are is the true meaning of life. She didn't give up on the fate humans imposed on her.
She didn't.
Instead,
Never
she
give up.
showed, I am who I am. After Urata's passing, Tanaka, who had no prior singing experience, was determined to sing a song for Uchan and diligently attended lessons. On December 28th, she performed 2 songs about horse racing at a live house in Tokyo. I want all horses, not just the winners, but the losers as well, to live in peace.
So sweet.
Life is often cruel. Things don't go our way. When a bad situation gets worse, it makes us question, what's the point? But no matter how dark the world seems, there is a path forward. The next time life has
Spitting
you cornered,
bars.
remember the small horse who kept running. Remember how she defied death until she finally found light at the end of the tunnel. Let her give you the strength you need to pick yourself up. It's okay to be small. It's okay to be a loser. It's okay to be just you. Keep running your race. Try your best and never give up.
Man, that's such an amazing message at the
Thanks
end.
for making it to the end of the video. Haru Urata's story is so tragic, yet inspiring and beautiful at the same time. In remembrance of her legacy, Masa Farm produced a 48-page photo book
Oh
of
my
her,
god.
but unfortunately, they're all sold out.
Of course they're sold out.
However, I just happened to be raffling out 3 of these to a few lucky
Oh my
people.
god. That's amazing. What an absolute video. I was like, I'm not gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the full thing. I could not stop watching, guys. I did not know all of that. That's insane. Oh my god. Never give up, guys. Never give up. That was such an inspiring story. It was filled with hardships and sadness and happiness and scumbags. I can't believe that trainer or that owner just bought her, basically kidnapped her for years and then just dumped her at a boarding stable. That is insanity. That is, I can't believe you could do that. Like, she only wanted her for money, and that is so scummy. That's insane. Sorry, it was a really good video, Potato. I do not doubt it. That was a very good one. Thank you for sharing. I very much enjoyed it. It was a long watch, but it was a good watch. I really liked that. Okay, I'm down to do some more, but I do have to BRB quickly to wrangle the cats and grab another glass of water and all of that. So I will BRB. You guys also to do a BRB, grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you gotta do. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, be right back. Back. Did you miss me? I have wrangled the cats. I have gotten some more water. I had to trim some mats out of my cat's fur and then also give him pumpkin because he was demanding it. But we're back. Hope you guys grabbed some snacks, some lunch, some beers. Watching a Zareth video told today about multiple people cheating in the CM having gold skills that are impossible to get. I saw a thumbnail of that, guys. What was that about? How are they getting the skills on there? I agree, no cheating has no place in Uma Musume. Yeah, I hope Cygames does bring down the hammer like they've been doing on the damn Eden botters and all of that. It's like, let's not cheat, guys. Let's have fun with the game and be civil and cordial about it. I watched the video, something having to do with getting the white skills, and there might be some kind of exploit. I see. I see. Well, hopefully Cygames patches it and fixes the exploits on that, because that's BS. That's BS. Okay. Continuing on with the Uma Musume Reacts. Thank you so much for the Haru Urara docu potato. I really enjoyed that. I learned a lot. I knew some of Haru's story, obviously, because like, I think of any horse, she and Goldship are probably the ones you probably know most about just from osmosis, but that was riveting to find out all of that detail. People already botting for fans. They got off with a slap on the wrist. Oh my god, I thought they were cracking down on the botters. They're getting top runner even without the SS Maru support card. I see, and stuff like taking the lead for decks that don't run Bourbon. That's crazy. Yeah, I hope they bring down the ban hammer hard. Okay, next video is a very cool attention to detail on Ogre in Singray. Mild spoiler. Nick, I see that you watched that video. How bad of a spoiler is that? Am I okay to watch that? Am I okay to watch that? Play Elden Ring? It's not Elden Ring Day. It's unfortunately for Elden Ring fans, not Elden Ring week. But we will be playing Elden Ring next week as well, so don't worry about it. Elden Ring will be coming back in full force next week. I saw a screenshot of Goldship with Super Saiyan. Yeah, I did. I saw that too. Ogre had a famous head shaking before going to the gate. I see. Okay, okay. We will watch that. Oh, it's extremely short too. Okay, okay. Hold on. Capture. Look at that! That's so cool that they recreated that. Hold on, I want to watch it again. Oh, look at the shake! That is a really cool detail. I'm happy that they included that. This is why I like Cygames and Uma Musume, is like the small details to connect them with the IRL horses is so good. Devs are going crazy with GTA 6. Cool, cool. I actually haven't seen anything about GTA 6. I haven't even played GTA 5. I have watched some GTA 5 stuff. I heard it was really good, but oh man, you have to watch the Goldship race in the anime. Yes. Okay, we've got some IRL horse races to go through now. First one up is the 2001 Satsuki show with Agnes Tachyon. Ooh, that's very topical, Niken, considering we just watched Beginning of a New Era not that long ago. What Ogre does before ruining your CMs for real, for real. Yeah, keep an eye out for the head shake and on the Christmas Ogres in your gates, guys. Oh, they're all featured in the... I see. Okay, I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna see how incredible Agnes Tachyon and TM Opera O was. Yeah, right, because remember, that was one of my, like, moments in beginning of the new era. I had no idea Tachyon was such a beast. Like, I had no clue. Rockstar is selling the physical CD box with game downloading QR. Not the CD. Like, look, we can collect empty boxes? That is kind of insane. That's a weird choice. Okay. Here we go. 2001 Satsuki Show. Nakayama Racecourse. 2,000 meters. Agnes Tachyon.
さあ、スターターが今ゆっくりとスタート台に向かって歩いていきます。場内のこの高まるボルテージに乗せて、アグネス・タキオンの走りは、そして対抗のジャングルポケットは、
Jungle Pocket, a strong rival. Look at the crowd!
速くなければ戦えない、強くなければ超えられない、そしてこの大歓声に応えなければ勝つ資格はない。ヒーローの条件を満たす馬は果たして。
Which one of these horses has what it takes to be a hero?
伝説の始まりを一瞬たりとも見逃すな。第61回皐月賞、ゲートが開きました。さあそして左右内分けでジャングルポケット。ちょっとスタートに難がありました。正面スタンド前を通過していきます各馬ですが、シュアハピネスが上がっていきます。さあそして9番のミヤビリージェントがいきます。青い帽子アグネス・タキオンは現在この中段のところでレースを進めていようというところ。そしてスタートでちょっとジャングルポケット、
Yeah, the late start, I remember that.
カーブへと入っていきました。4番のシュアハピネス、やはりここは先頭に立ちました。そして18番のシャワーパーティーが行っています。内からミヤビリージェント、外につけましたのはスキャンボーイです。その後ろ少し離れる前を見る格好で河内宏とアグネス・タキオン、断然人気がここで進んでいます。そして内の方を通りましてビッグゴールドが行っている。17番はミレミアンバイオ、その後ろには関東のいう新興カリド、その後方にボーンキングが出ました。そしてカオリジョバンニが行っている。左右力は
freaking out
が上がっていこうというところ。そしてダンスフレーム、このポジションです。白い帽子のジャングルポケット、ちょっと折り合いを欠いているか。2番のダービーレグノがその後ろに続いています。さあそして3コーナーのカーブへと向かっていくゆったりとした流れ。早くも審議の青いランプが灯っています。この61回皐月賞です。さあしかしその審議のレースの中、青い帽子アグネス・タキオンと
アグネス・タキオン、
3-4コーナーの中間に向かって番が一塊になって、
Oh yeah, look at that grouping, they're clumping.
ジャングルポケットもじわっじわっと差を詰めて大外に持ち出している白い帽子ジャングルポケット。さあここでジャングルアグネス一気に
Battle between Jungle and Agnes. Look at the accuracy. Agnes Tachyon. Oh my god, look at it. She just wins it. I mean, I knew that she wins it, but like that's crazy. Look, to watch it IRL. Yeah, that is insane that that's Tachyon's last race.
1着でゴール前を通過していったのはこのアグネス・タキオンでした。そして食い下がったのはダンツ、そしてジャングルポケット。
Man, the accuracy in the show, man, is actually unbelievable. Okay, that was the Satsuki show. Then we've got the Japanese Derby, which we all know was an important one. I'm very excited to see that one. Yeah, it was a new record. It was insane. All right, the Japanese Derby. I'm very excited for this one, obviously, because we know what happens. But I can't wait to see it IRL. His memory lives on in Uma 100%. The Derby! He does on channel. Whatever, Ryuji. さあ、足毛の馬体黒船、そしてジャングルポケット。ゴールポケット、ポケー。黒船はジャングルポケットの馬体を見るように、その後ろを進んでいます。ダンツフレームはさらにその前という展開で、さあ、向こう流しに18頭が入っていきます。先頭に立ちましたのは大逃げになりました14番の TM サウスポー。Always makes me think of winning ticket, right? から8馬身とご覧のように大きくリードを広げています。さあ今 1000m を通過していく58秒から59秒、ちょっと早いかもしれません。さあその後ろですが2番のルゼルが現在2番手、逃げているのとほとんど同じことでありますが、失礼、北さんチャンネル、そしてルゼルと続いて Look at it. Excuse me. Made a goof. Yeah, look at that lead. Look at that lead. Many favorites are located here. Oh, the lead is being closed. Oh, never mind. The lead. Look at the lead. Holy shit. Solo front runner though. Jungle pocket. Jungle pocket. Jungle pocket though. Jungle! It's Jungle Pocket! I love how they kept the announcing details in the movie as well. The beginning of a new era! Name drop! Oh my god, there's the victory roar. Oh my god, I love it. Jungle Pocket's roar of victory. Look at him. That's so cool. Look at him go. We're so excited. I love that. I love that so much. Title drop, victory roar. That's so good. Okay, hold on. My cat's being a toad again. Hold on. I have banished him. I have banished him into the void of out of the room. That was crazy. The movie, it was reframed as a roar of frustration and imposter syndrome. I see that, but it was also a roar of victory. Frustration of not being able to race against Tachyon. I also kind of interpreted it as also like frustration being let out as well, of like I was able to win, but like you said, like Tachyon wasn't there. There's so much history in JRA that Cygames had so many good stories. Uma should be set for life. 100%. They could go on forever. They could go on forever with this. Okay. And then we've got the Japan Cup 2001. which also was a crazy moment. The strings and the music when she goes through the motions of the glam of a winner, right? Okay, Japan Cup. Oh, Stay Gold was in that race too. I didn't even know that. The crowd is going wild. Damn, Apro! Stay Gold! I didn't know Stay Gold was in that race. Meisho Doto! Ah, they didn't have the design for Stay Gold. I see. That makes sense. 前の方を進んでいる最後方から3番のキャグニという展開さあ先頭から見てみましょう12番のティンボロアが先頭でそしてウィズアンティシペーション Is this just really foggy? 外から一気にトゥーザビクトリーか一気にトゥーザビクトリーが先頭に上がっていきましたその後ろにダイワテキサスがつけていますそして11番のインディジナスがつけていますそしてここにいますここにテイエムのそして8番のステイゴールドですそしてインコースからはアメリカンボス American Boss, that's an amazing horse name. Oh, they did the same for Orfevre. Couldn't officially have them. I see. No way to Top Road! They go within a lot of races that had a bunch of Pumas? I see. Well, clearly they were in the same generation. Tamapro! Jungle Pocket! Meisho Doto! Tamapro! Oh my god, look at Opera! Oh, go! Kikoswake! Oh my god, look at the closing of the distance! Oh, right at the end! Right at the end! Stay Gold infamously bit Special Week's tail? What? That's crazy! Okay! What a race! Holy hell! The victory, I think that was probably like a head or something. That was so close. Okay. Well, that was amazing. And then we have the Takarazuka Kinen as well as the Arama Kinen, 2005 and 2000. Takarazuka Kinen, oh, 2005 Sweep Tosho! That'd be interesting since we did her career last time. Yes, that's perfect! Stegold also dismounted Top Road's jockey and got disqualified? Whoa, that's crazy lore. That's insane. Okay, let me know how volume is, guys. Also shuffle myself over a little bit.
コバのトップホースが集まった宝塚記念では11番人気の低評価に甘んじた。
my god, I thought that was just dust in the air for a second, then I was like, oh wait, no, that's the intro. That's the intro. Yada yada! One also has post-race interview, which is also interesting. Amazing!
阪神競馬場スタンドは白一色、すでに夏競馬の趣です。古豪8歳馬の G1 制覇か、それとも年度代表
This is also topical considering we're racing the Takarazuka Kinen in CM as well.
第46回宝塚記念
46th Takarazuka Kinen.
解説は大坪元さんです。
はい。
大坪さん、タップの宝塚連覇か、それともロブロイが貫禄を見せるのか。
ロブロイ！
人気がどうなるかなと思いましたら、タップダンスシーンが
タップダンスシーン was also here?
一番人気になりましたね。
昨年も金庫賞からね、このレースを勝ち、今年も金庫賞からこのレースを狙い、そしてこういったパターンで4回目の連勝がなるかならないか。それに対して昨年の暮れ G13 連勝というね、偉業を成し遂げたゼノロブロイがね、半年
Rob Roy was crazy.
3勝馬としての実力を見せられるかどうかね。
You else routing Tosho for this, or I'm alone? I think you. I mean, you know, I'm not doing it, but I could have. I should have. If I wasn't running front Guri, I would have done it. Sweet Tosho!
先入れですね。
そうですね。ちょっと馬場入りが良かったので、池添騎手も心配していると思いますが、入りました。はい、良かったです。
あとは順番通りですか。
はい、今から奇数馬が入っていくと思います。
大坪さん、このタップと前後に割って入る馬がいるとすればどうでしょうか。
私は5枠のサンライズペガスのここまで持ちこたえたね、足元と順調さかんから阪神コース向いてるという。
I love all the different jockey outfits. I really do.
タガナにしたんですがね。
はい。このサンライズペガサスが今ゲートに収まりました。
Didn't want to get in there.
屈腱で苦しんだ馬ですからね。
Tendon issues.
活動系が早いですとね、ちょっと時計面でどうかというところもありますよね。
それ以外でどうでしょうか。
例えばリンカーンにしてもね、ハーツクライにしてもシルクフェイマスにしても、この両馬に対して勝てるところまではともかくね、レンガ並みぐらいなら流れ一つってね、
Admire Groove was also your stay goal, or not stay, still in love?
相対的に早いと思いますよ。
細江さんゲート入りはと
notable horses in this race. Zeno Rob Roy, Horse of the Year.
そして残すところタップダンスシティですね。
このタップダンスシーンが入りますと全馬の体制完了46回目宝塚記念です。
Hearts Cry is the only horse to ever beat Deep Impact. That's crazy. Oh, there they go. Oh my god, I love the music overlay. The race music overlay is great. Big Gold, that's an awesome name. Cosmo Bulk. The crowd is going wild.
ちょうど中段から行っています。タップダンスは4番手、先頭に立ったのは結局7番のコスモバルクであります。15番のタップダンス C は4番手、そして中段の内々を進む6番のゼンノログロイ。後方グループにかけましてスリンダルが一番
Still in love at the very back.
コーナーに向かいます。先頭に立ったのはなんと7番のコスモバルク、3馬身、4馬身。
I want to pull Still in Love whenever she does come out in global. I'm definitely pulling her.
2番手にシルクフェイマス、そしてタップダンス C 上がっていって前半の 1000m をちょうど1分で通過している。
Yeah, we just scoping out the field for round 2.
フェイマスが3番手、4番手にビッグゴールド続いて、その後ろにサイレントディール、真ん中にリンカーン、内から6番のゼンノログロイとケント・デザーム、それから8番のサンライズペガサス続いている。スイープ東証です。
Sweep Tosho! Cast your magic! You're racing magic!
ボーンキンが上がっていく。後方はバラバラになっている。アドマイ
Fire Groove, Hearts Cry, Still in Love.
14番のスティルインラブ。こんな展開になりました。各馬3、4コーナー中間点。
Oh my god, the music overlay is too good.
先頭に変わるかどうか。去年と同じような格好になっている。タップダンスシーが早くも先頭だ。成功するのはコスモバルク。内々足を止めているゼンノログロイ。
Rob Roy's got the inner corner. He's getting blocked though. He's getting blocked. Admire Groove? Oh my god, the ultimates. This is too... The editing is so good. Lincoln. Sweep Tosho! Sweep Tosho! Sweep Tosho! Oh, Sweep Tosho! Over got third. Hearts Cry in second. Respectable. Holy! She cast the racing magic, guys! She did it! Damn, dance shit in fourth. Fighting words. That's so good. That's so good.
場内が騒然としています。敗れたタップダンス7位。末足が光りました。11番のスイープ投手池添健一。
That's a crazy, crazy spurt there. Look at her. Look at him, rather. I just always call them her. It's the game. I'm too ingrained. Robert's ult was cool.
後方から来るハーツクライ。全のロブロイさらにリンカーンというところを完封しています。
That was crazy. Oh right, she is a mare. I forgot she is a mare. You're right. You're right, Nick.
そうですね。よく頑張ってく
そう
れました。
ですね。She did give her all.
どういうことを心がけてまず乗られましたか。
そうですね。相手のよりやっぱり自分のリズムで走らせたらね。
Oh, that's awesome.
しまいは癒し使ってくれる馬なんで、もうリズムだけを考えてはい乗りました。
ではそのもうリズムはもう完璧に取れたと。
そうですね。ゲートも今日はね一緒に出てくれたし、道中もね本当ベストな位置で。
Perfect proc.
横にはタップ前のもいたし、本当いい位置で競馬できました。
馬場入りした時にちょっと嫌がったんですが、
まあいつものことなんでね、まだマシな方だったと思います。
タップは本当に余裕を感じるように3コーナーも中間地点ぐらいから先頭に立ちましたけども、そのあたりは
そうですね、動いてたのは見えてたんですけど、前走でねちょっと僕が思ったよりちょっと早めに動いてしまって、で最後ちょっと止まっちゃって2着だったんで、本当直線向くまで我慢して、向いてから追い出そうと思ってたんで。
Home stretch haste.
直線の足は本当にすごい感じがしましたが、騎乗されていかがでしたか。
そうですね、中距離のね強い男の子と走って、本当に女の子なんですけどね、よく頑張ってくれました。
That's so commendable.
そうですね、前走でもちょっと安田記念2着でね悔しい思いしてたんで、これで借りを返すことができたんでよかったです。
それでは応援してくださったファンの方にお願いします。
そうですね、スイープ投手を応援してくれたファンの皆様ありがとうございました。またねこれからどんどん活躍できる馬なんで、また応援してください。
見事な勝利でした。おめでとうございます。
Love it. Beautiful interview.
これで G1 6勝目を挙げました池添健一ジョッキー
Yeah,
です。
Rob Roy coming to global is going to be a good moment.
中段でレースを進めたスイープ投手は直線先頭に立つと、ゴール前では追い込んできたハーツクライを
By a
優
neck.
勝。
Holy.
8クラウン以来39年ぶりの牝馬による
Holy, the first win by a filly in 39 years?
タップダンスシティ年度代表馬ゼンノロブロイラ、そうそうたる小馬の一流馬を破り、
That is
現役トップクラ
magic.
スの実力を見せたスイープ投手。改めて自身の高い能力を示してみせた。
Oh my god, that was great. That was great. Holy hell, cinema. Absolute cinema. This is the one and only win against Stallions for sweep. She's also won 2 G1 and mare only races. She came second in Yasuda before this? That's crazy! Yada yada! That's amazing! The fact that she is the first mare to win that race in 39 years at that point, that is insane! What an accolade! That's insanity! Alright, and then next race is the 2000 Ari McKinnon with TM Opera O. I like that, Nika, you like found all the races from like the movies we've watched. I really like that. I really like seeing the like IRL versions of it. Meisho Doto! Tim Upper O! Again, look at the crowd. So much crowd. I mean, I guess I know that they get, like, really good turnout for these races, because Japan just loves horse racing.
16頭体制完了しました。ゲート開いた。スタートを切りました。大歓声の中でのスタート。おっと、ホットシークレットがバリ出がよくありませんでした。
The race with the insane animation.
こう逃げは打てそうもありません。そしてテイエムオペラオですが、やや中段でしょうか。3コーナーから4コーナーに向かいます。さあ、ジョー・ビッグバンあたりがわずかに。
Joe Big Bang, that's also an amazing name.
ゼッケン7番。ちょうど中段であります。ちょっと一瞬立ち上がったがテイエム。さあ、第4コーナー回って1周目のホームストレッチ。逃げ宣言のホットシークレット。ちょっとスタートがあまり良くなく、大きな意が打ってそうな。
Oh my god, people yelling.
ほとんど
They're all bunched up.
内々赤い帽子のジョー・ビッグバン、これがわずかに先手であります。そしてゴーイング鈴鹿、さらにホットシークレットも。
Hot Secret is also an amazing name. Oh, this American Boss again.
テイエムは後方から3番手、後方から3番手でまたじっくりといきます。テイエムは後方から3番手です。さあ、1コーナーから2コーナーに向かう16頭であります。先頭はジョー・ビッグバン、赤い帽子ジョー・ビッグバンが立っています。そしてゴーイング鈴鹿が2番手であります。これを追いまして内白い帽子が続いている2番のマチカナキンノシ、これをかわしていってスーッと外の方からピンクの帽子。さあ、依然としてテイエムオペラオは後方から3番手でレースを進めています。向こう上面、先頭は5番のジョー・ビッグバン、外の方からホットシークレットが2番手に上がっていきました。3番手9番のゴーイング鈴鹿、その後方ですがアメリカンボスがいる。そしてアウトコースに内内内は2番のマチカナキンノシ、さらに大和テキサス、そしてゼッケン6番の東方試練、アウトコースに名将ドトー、そしてインコース11番のステイゴールド、そして名将オード、そしてテイエムオペラオが行っている。テイエムがアトマニアボスと一緒に行っている。さあ、早くも3コーナーのカーブにかかっていきます。さあ、3コーナーのカーブ、テイエムは現在まだ3番手から後方から徐々に上がる構えを見せている。3、4コーナーの中間を見ている。さあ、和田がグイグイグイグイしている。和田がグイグイグイグイしている。さあ、まもなく第4コーナー、外の方から早くも成田トップロード、的場、そしてこのアウトコースに大和テキサス。さあ、テイエムオペラはどうするんだ。テイエムはどうする。残り310メートルしかありません。この方から大和テキサス、そして成田トップロード。成田トップロード。さあ、大和テキサスが成田トップロードが内々にアメリカンボスも突っ込んできている。200打った。残り200打った。テイムは来ないのか。テイムは来ないのか。テイム来た。テイム来た。テイム来た。
Oh my god. Oh my god.
テイム来た。抜け出すか。メインオートトート。テイエムか。テイエムか。わずかにテイエムか。
Oh my god. That is insane.
すごい苦しい競馬ですが。
Yeah, he did do it. That was crazy. Just came out of nowhere. Tim Opera is incredible. You do special week races if you do main chapter finales. Yes, yes. Also, Kikua Show 2001 and Ari McKeenan 2001 after Cafe's career stream. I see. Tsurumaru Tsuyoshi was there too. Oh, yeah. No matter how many times I watched this, I'm still dumbfounded as to how TM broke through that death trap. Yeah, right? That was such a clump. I don't know how he just, like, managed to, like, scoot out there and just give her. Yeah, the commentary was the same. I really appreciate, again, the small details that they put into the movies, and I'm sure into the show as well, with just, like, the fact that the commentary is, like, the same. Like, that really does, like, show the love of connection between the anime, the game, and, like, IRL horse racing. They really did make it for, like, horse racing lovers, you know? But I love that it, like, it's captured a whole new community of people like me that I would have never watched a horse race ever before this, and now I have been like staying up to watch like I watched Yasuda Keenan, I watched the Takarazuka Keenan, I watched the Satsuki show this year. Like now I'm staying up to 3 in the morning watching horse races. It's pretty nuts. Okay, I think I have time for a couple more. I do want to I want to watch Bippa's. Because Bippa was like, ping me when you get to my thing. And I don't know if we will. So I'm just gonna ping Bippa quick and be like, hey Bippa, I'm gonna watch your thing. Because Bippa put, I think his Aries finals as a video. So let me just ping him quick. And see if Bippa's still hanging around. Yeah, he was completely surrounded. It was insane. Yeah, it does transcend cultures and generations. Hey, Bippa! Welcome back, Bippa. Okay, we're gonna watch your thing. We're gonna watch your vid. We did not get up to it, but I was like, I know that you wanted me to watch that, and it's probably not that long, obviously. And so I'm only gonna do like a couple more reacts, so I wanted to get yours in here. We're only like 3 videos away anyways. Okay, it's the Aries Cup A finals, right? Okay, this is Bippa's Aries Cup A finals, guys. I'm excited to see this. The Aries Cup was a very close match for me as well. It's a Christmas Ogre. Another Christmas Ogre. Lots of Christmas Ogre action. It was definitely a Christmas Ogre CM. I can't believe I lost by a neck to that Christmas Ogre in that A finals. Yeah, 3x Ogre, 6 Dom is insane. Yeah, the 6 Doms, right? Other 2 Ogres had Groundwork and Rod? Oh my god. The gate is just Ogre and Ogre and Ogre. That's crazy. Focus! The Aishin flashes had focus. This is an insane lobby. Just the idea that there's 3 Christmas Ogres and 6 double Doms, and these are the finals? What a lobby! This is round 2 all day. Don't tell me that. All with Yuji Throne Aces? God, I hope not. X Ogre makes real. What about front X Ogre, Chris? Current state of global for real, right? I like how there's 2 Rudolphs, 2 Flashes, and then a Grass Wonder and a Tachyon. It was almost like the same comps. I get a pass for that? Okay, yay. Oh my god, look, this lobby is ridiculous. Look at all the Dominators and the debuffers going out. Holy shit. Whoa, whoa. Homestretch haste! Whoa, the finish! The almost photo finish. I'm telling you, homestretch haste, guys. I'm never not getting homestretch haste. It comes in clutch so many times. And Excurry is also cool. But to be fair, your Index Oguri isn't the star of your team, Nick. It's your draft Narita Bryan is really what's stealing the victory. Wow, what a finish, Bippa. What an insane finish. What an insane lobby. I don't think I've quite seen lobbies. I don't think I've quite seen a lobby like that either. And Uma Musume is just powering up the whole race and then becomes thrust CC down the final straight, right? 3 Oguri start first, second, and third. Shocker. Yeah, the development is insane. Oguri in front of me whiffed Festive but hit Rod. That's insane. Yeah, goated finish for Bippa. That's wild. That's wild. Thanks for sharing that. Hopefully that is not a repeat of this CM. I hope that I don't run into that finals lobby. And if I do, I hope they whiff Festive Miracle. That would be the only hope and prayers for my ability to win, is if we got that lobby. Hopefully we do not. And hopefully day 2 does not have a gajillion pounds of new X-Oguries made with Throne. Okay, thank you for sharing. I think I will do 1 or 2 more depending on how long they are. Let me take a peeky. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. And then this one's a short, so okay. Okay, we will do 1 more 10-minute, 11-minute one, and then we'll do the short, and then that'll probably be it for today. I think we got through a good portion of them today, guys. We will have gotten through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I've gotten through 12, which is pretty good. I think that's pretty good considering we had a Haru Arara learn-a-thon, which was very informative and I loved immensely. Okay, so now it is another one from Potato, the 2022 Autumn Tenno Show, Silent Suzuka Reincarnated. And as we know, Potato has Oshi for Silent Suzuka. Potato says, one of my highly regarded races of all time. Take a good look at my boy, Panthalassa. It's as if the Silent Suzuka was the one running here. Literally the same race, same record time upon reaching 1,000 meter mark. But this time it came with a miracle. A what-if race that holds a special place in my heart as a Suzuka enjoyer and a runaway believer. Okay, so let's take a look at that. It's Twin Turbo's Air versus Racing's Genius, Equinox 2022 Tenno Show Autumn. Hold on, my cat's freaking yelling again. Hold on. Before we start, let me deal with him for a sec. He's just screaming. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, with the jockey faces, I can't even. Oh, I need to turn that down again. Let's go back to the previous levels. The jockey face is killing me.
きらめくパークに色とりどりの15頭。秋の盾、今年の物語はいかに。第166回天皇賞秋本馬場入場です。
faces. Oh, I love the editing. This was so good. This front-running speed that conquered the world today is another determined declaration to the lead. Panthalassa and Yutaka Yoshida. Danon Beluga. Yeah, show the stats! Where's the stats? Editing is great. Jack Door. The escape artist of the new era. This is amazing. I wish this was like this in IRL. Like, you know what I mean? Like with the horse races nowadays. Can you imagine if they leaned that far into it? I like the stats. The 3 wins, the 15 starts. The earnings. 4 wins, 41 starts. Ooh. Yeah, knowing the wins is really helpful. Channel has a bunch of these edited stuff, including Forever Young Saudi Cup. Oh, that's cool. The stat loading pages. They've even got the loading pages, guys. Oh my god, this is amazing. Holy shit, with the pictures of the horses. This is crazy. I love how much time and effort they put into it. I love this animation, I really do. I love it when the horses are running like that. I love it. Cinema. 61K people come out, yes.
2000m の物語。勢い止まらない3歳馬たちの新時代か。個性あふれる逃げ馬たちの逃走劇か。それとも偉大なる王が全てを
really like the 90s jank 3D animation too, Nick. It actually is actually amazing.
天皇賞秋に豪華15頭です。さあ、幾多の名勝負繰り広げられてきましたこのレースです。時に激戦、時に沈黙、時に復活。ここ数年の天皇賞はミドルペースあるいはスローペースになっている。その中で久々の超高速レースになるのかどうか。イクイノックスがゲートに収まりました。2番の空手この馬も前に行く。そしてノースブリッジも前に行く。ダービーはシャフリヤール。
ダービー。The Derby winner, the Satsuki Show winner.
14番オークス馬のユーバーレーベン。
Oaks winning mare.
そして最後大ベテラン15番のカデナがゲートに収まると体制が完了します。逃げ馬ずらり。
So many frontrunners in this field of 15.
どんな結末を迎えるのか。天皇賞はスタートが切られました。
the edited skills. This is amazing. Look at the thing. Got the marker. Oh my god, this is amazing. I love this content. The velocity ups. I can't even. I'm dying, guys. You know, they brought the escape artist. Equinox is the marked horse. Oh no, not the studious. Don't get studious. This is too good. Adjusting positions. Spot struggle. The view from the lead is mine. They inherited Suzuka's skill. Holy shit, look at the gap. Anthalassa. The ultimate. What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit, the editing! It's so good. Look at the lead! Holy shit, this is amazing! This is amazing! Velocity up. Holy shit, look at this. Look, look, whoa. Whoa, Equinox just went insane. Oh my god. The crowd sounds so sad. It's insane. Where's the winning? I was about to say, where's the winning animation? Holy Equinox! Anthalassa got second. His first G1 win. Insane. Cinema. God, this is so good. Look at the animation, it's so good. He is on black. Equinox. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, I've said it 1,000 times. The editing on this video is peak. Rada Nord! The will of Kitazan Black. The will of Chronogenesis. Yeah, Crada Nord went insane. He's still going insane. For a second I was like, am I watching the same thing? Look! To the next race. Oh my god, that was amazing! Encore! Props to the creator! Wait, what is the grid? Hyoen! Hyoen is an amazing... Holy shit! the editing of this video went so hard! Why does this only have 222... No, not sorry. Why does this only have 22,000 video views? It should have millions. It should have millions for the amount of cinema. That's insane. Yeah, it was made before last year's Lark. It's also a documentary about Equinox. There's a reason Kita-san Black can't get away from stud duty, right? Yeah, Kita-san's jeans are insane. Look at that. Kita-san Black is all, yeah, Kita-san I knew was a grandson of Sunday Silence, although a lot of people are related to Sunday Silence. I looked at the Sunday Silence tree one day and there was so many. Sakurabak Shin-O on the Damsire side, yes. Can you believe Kita-san Black was sold for a cheap price because he wasn't sired by Deep Impact? Right? Brother of Deep Impact though, and just the fact, like, Kita-san is insane. Insane horse, insane lineage. Like, every single one of those horses is just a beast. Okay, we're gonna end off with another one from Potato. IMO, this is why Majiro Palmer Oshi runners are giga-based. I think that's a great one to end off on, don't you think?
This host
Here, I'll zoom this up for you guys.
was not expected to become a great racehorse, but he became one anyway. Well, you see, Major Palmer was known for being an energetic horse, to the point where he once headbutted a fan so hard that he got a nosebleed from it. Not only that, but when Major Palmer ran, he always ran with his head high, a habit he picked up during his time running in jump races, which made him the perfect best friend for the Itaku Hellions. However, despite coming from the Major clan, Palmer was actually not expected to run well, so the Majors didn't really pay attention to Palmer. Even then, in 1992, the Majors sent McQueen and Palmer to the Takarazuka Kinan. However, McQueen suffered a fracture during training, so only Palmer was set to race. At the time, he was the 9th favorite to win, but that day, the energetic horse actually won.
Majiro Palmer!
However, other than his groomer, no one for the Majiro showed up in his winning
ceremony.
That's
sad.
Majiro Palmer from racing. Palmer then went on to participate in the 1992 Arima Kinan, and despite being the 15th favorite to win, Majiro Palmer refused to lose.
Who gives a shit? That must have been an upset. That must have been an upset.
Major Palmer proved to everyone that he's also a good racer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
To become a good racer.
That's awesome. Yeah, that I think Major Palmer Oshi runners are 100% giga based. Like that is amazing. The only Major to win Arima Kinan. Really? That's insane. TLDR, Palmer was supposed to be a runaway sack for McQueen, but Palmer ended up winning anyway, even without the support of the team. I see! I see! At least among Uma Musume ones. Oh, I see. Palmer was an appreciated. Yeah, I knew Palmer was like the quote-unquote like forgotten Majiro. Or like the neglected one, but that's crazy. I mean, Palmer proving that he is a Majiro after all, and is got winning in the blood. Racing is in the blood. That's crazy. That's crazy. These videos have been great, guys. Keep them coming. We will definitely do more reacts. Probably at some point next week. Yeah. All right. how did you guys enjoy our first reactathon? I had a good time. I had a good time learning about all these horses that I had no context to. Some of them I knew a little bit of, like Haru I knew a little bit, but damn, going into full Haru's story was insane. That was an insane time. It was very fun. Yay! I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad we all had fun watching some good videos. Keep sharing them. I know there's a couple, I think there's one that I skipped over from Pet Rat, about with Team Canopus Plays Party Animals. I know that there's some Packatube stuff that Nick put in as well. And then there's also another one from Niken with the main story Act 1 finale, Part 1-2 trailers. But yeah, I think we did pretty well for the first one. I think we got through a good amount. Learning more story was nice. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed Wolfbane. I enjoy a lot of the real life connection and how it influenced Uma Musume. Yes, yes. Love the reacts. Packatube is so fun. I can't wait for next time to dive into the Packatube stuff. That's going to be really, really fun. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of laughs involved in that. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I'm happy that the first reactathon went well. We'll definitely do this more. I'm glad that it wasn't too scuffed. I hope the audio levels were pretty decent. And I hope that for whatever reason, the quietness, we solved it. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining me, guys, as always. I will see you tomorrow again. I hope you're not tired of me yet, because we've got round 2 CM runs tomorrow, where we will hopefully see Front Guri get us into Group A finals. Yeah, we do have to survive tomorrow. We'll be here. Yay, Wolfbane! Yay! I'm glad. I hope you all will be here tomorrow to see how Front Guri deals with round 2. Gasp, tomorrow? Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with me for basically every day this week. And also deal with the lack until tomorrow. You haven't done your CM run yet? Yeah, no, anybody who's interested will probably dump over to the Discord and do a few Uma Musume CM runs. I also have to do my runs as well. So if anyone wants to join us there, that's where we will be, I'm sure. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And for now, Jabatne! Bye!